right, welcome in everyone to Valhalla Esports Season 6, week number 4. Casters, maybe we'll get Eli later. We'll see what we want to do with our number of casters here. But with me tonight, it's going to be Hailstorm, going to be Evbot in the house. How are we doing tonight, gentlemen?
Doing well. How are
Fantastic.
you?
I'm doing well. Happy that I have y'all here, so I don't have to run this all by myself.
Didn't want to leave you hanging.
Appreciate it. All right. So, matchup for tonight. HYG and Lapidas. HYG top lane, HYG Dark Crepes. I think this is his first season being picked up in the league. Jungle, HYG TJ, HYG Marbra mid, HYG Jeffrey Crazy 80 carry, and support HYG Captain Bonkers. Lapidas, I should put their name here. I can add that later. Top, Genos, Jungle, Hanuel, newly picked up. I think he was the first overall pick this past season, but due to scheduling and team fit, getting dropped. Mid, Dingus Slayer, 80 carry B-Sin, support Halfling. All right, what do you guys think of this matchup?
Should be a good time. I know most of the HYG boys from past seasons, and I know at least like half of Lapidus. So to see how the bot lane works out, where both supports are on the higher end, I think, of most of the supports in the league. How you feeling about it?
I really do like this Lapidus team. I think that they have a lot of flexibility, kind of where they get the carry from, which is kind of nice. I'm not as familiar with Hanol, but if you said he's the number one pickup, I'm assuming he could definitely clear for that jungle role as well. And then HYG, they are actually just a really fun team to watch, honestly. And they are veterans in the league. They are pretty good from what I've seen, at least from past seasons and how they performed. So should be a really good matchup. I'm not sure what the status is. Do you know what their records are right now? Off the top of your head?
I believe HYG is 1-2 and Lapidas is 0-3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm getting unlucky for winning the series. I know. I think I either saw or saw the scores for some of the Lapidus games. Yeah, it looked like they were doing pretty solid, just weren't bringing home the full series. So definitely some potential big plays to be made from both sides. Just gotta find it to put it together for the full series.
Yeah, and I definitely trust that Halfling can kind of turn that team around. He's pretty good from a macro sort of standpoint. I think he can definitely identify some of the problems his team's probably having and maybe look to fix those. So probably looking to see if they can adjust some of those things for tonight and hopefully bring home a win for themselves.
Yeah, for sure. And I know Mabrad's back in that mid lane. Last season he's been kind of jumping around a little bit, but I think that is his most comfortable position. So I think that'll be good for HYG. Jeffrey Crazy, again from last season, kept having a lot of pop-off games. So we're going to hope that continues. B-Sin also was having a lot of really good games. So I think with both these bot lanes have a lot of potential. And we'll hope that the rest of the team kind of plays around them, because I think that'll be the win cons, ideally, for both sides.
Yeah, I think the only HYG boy we haven't really seen, at least till this season, is Dark Crepes. Not sure what his salary is off the top of my head, but I'd love to see how he kind of performs up in that top lane. And I think TJ's relatively low salary too, is that correct? Most of her salary, I think, is their mid ADC.
TJ is 1125.
Oh, is he? Okay. No, he is higher than I thought.
Crepes
Okay.
is 500. Jeffrey Crazy is 875. Bonkers is 1125. Marbra's 1125. So
it is interesting how they have that done, because I feel like, and this is up for debate, but jungle and support seem to have a lot of influence, especially in this meta with all the objectives coming up.
You guys are casting, right?
Yeah, we're in the case.
So it's interesting that that they have their higher salary in that support jungle. I think that they definitely need to be focusing more on those objectives and trying to rotate around the map and getting bonkers out of that lane and to kind of snowball some of these other lanes.
Yeah, for sure. Got a quick hello from Lupita's captain jumping in. And hopefully that means they'll be getting ready. I believe Halfling was finishing up a meeting, so got here a little late, but it should be good to get into the games hopefully shortly as we look towards draft number 1.
And I believe as far as champions go, we still have Mel still banned for this week as well, correct? I think she's banned for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
generally new champs or severely changed champs get banned for 2 weeks.
And then Rumble, is he fixed now? I know he was banned because of the bugs from the last patch, but I believe he is back on for this patch, correct? For this week.
I think that's true.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't
yeah,
see anything about it for this week, so
those bugs were kind of nutty.
I think I had to watch a video just because everyone's like, "Oh, Rumble's banned or disabled," and I'm like, "Why?" I didn't think anything was wrong.
He can basically spawn infinite Rift Heralds, apparently.
Did I miss that part? I saw the Triumph one where he
Yeah, the
just
Triumph
infinitely
one
procs
was
strong.
he had like a couple of them. The Triumph one was like the least bad one.
Other than like the infinitely getting as much gold as you want part, but the Rift Herald thing would just end the game, right? So yeah, this seemed like the more egregious one.
I saw a video where one had spawned like 5 or 6 in each lane, and they're just
Oh
charging
God!
every hour. In the chat, we got I want Genos top gap. Give me Genos top gap. So we got some Lupitas fans slash
Eli.
Genos fans.
Oh.
I know Genos has had some solid games, and we mentioned Dark Crepes is 500, so
Right.
he'll have to hold it down up there to make sure he doesn't become a monster.
Yeah, it's definitely a dichotomy for what TJ wants to do. Because on one hand, you can say your weak side, good luck, soldier, and never go up there again, or you can really try to focus up there and make sure that that top lane does not get out of hand. Because if Genos is on one of these split pushers, I know we watched Hobbit in the first week, or I guess the second set of games on that Yorick against the Mundo. It was just a stomp, and some of these split pushers can just get so far out of hand right now that you really have to be able to dedicate your resources as a jungler and kind of figure out, do you want to play for this top lane? Do I focus on the bot lane objectives and what they want to do?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that'll depend on the matchup. Like if it's one that's pretty volatile, you kind of have to go up there and at least give a little bit of love as a jungler.
Sure.
If you give him like a Malphite to just be like, all right, your Malphite, play safe. Maybe you don't have to go up there. But yeah, we'll see how that turns out. And really, just if you can hold down the fort and you get pressure elsewhere, generally it's fine if you're a little bit behind, especially top because it's very much the island.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I
and
think
now
that
the first blood isn't as big a deal, so that makes it
true.
nicer too.
Yeah, man, that system's so confusing. I've played a decent amount of games on this season so far, but you have a best 2-3 for kills, single turret, but then you have a best of 3 objectives in an all best of 3 series. It's so much to keep track of. So it is nice that they did change that too, because now you don't have those well, we have to invade or we have to 5-man stack because that's where the first blood usually is going to happen.
Right.
So it is good just to kind of delay that and give some agency to the laners.
Yeah, agreed. It's definitely made it interesting where you have to really pay attention to the early objectives. But yeah, for the first blood, the amount of invades I was seeing happen was so ridiculous. So I'm glad they changed that up to the first 2-3.
Yep, I'm the same way. It was not a fun gameplay pattern. Not that we don't like the bloody invade 5v5s, but it just became too predictable, and I think you have too much of a good thing, it turns bad. So it was a good change.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the other part of that too is the different types of autocons, and I know there's been some calls to change it, especially at the pro level. I know we're not obviously quite there, but it's still 5v5s. They're usually less bloody than solo queue. Maybe a little bit in this league, less bloody, but we keep seeing the revive mechanic and how kind of toxic a gameplay pattern that will be. So we'll see how long that one survives. Not as big of an issue here because I think the teams are not generally as good at using that revive mechanic to their best potential. But the other side, the stats from the bloom flowers are very impactful, even though they got nerfed. So looks like we may be getting into draft.
Going for draft, and we see Smoothie shouting out for first off the subscription, so you get your 30 days of love from Valhalla Esports. Thank you, Smoothie, and shouting out Dark Grape saying he's going to survive that top lane, and shouting out HYG for the win. So
Not just
yeah,
gonna survive,
shout
gonna
out the teams who want
thrive.
to win. As we see, first ban from HYG will be that Wukong. Got a solid clear, pretty ganks, and a very solid team fight with that double AoE ultimate knockup.
Yeah, I think
Lupita's
Wukong probably one of the best strugglers in the game right now. Pretty close. Yeah, he's just very impactful. He can still do things early, and then once he hits level 6, he's just a monster. So
Oh yeah. Lupita's taking out that Jinx, solid ADC, and Karma from HYG, another solid support.
yep.
And the Silas, which I know is one Mobra likes a lot, so a targeted ban at the mid laner.
Yeah, it's interesting with the Silas. Yeah, you said Marvel likes that quite a bit, and that makes sense. He's a decently strong leader as well. I was wondering if that even might come over from HYG if they are trying to set up like a Malphite. I knew we saw that last week where they're trying to set up the Malphite pick with the Silas ban, but it happened on the other side. So Riven.
For
Oh,
sure. The Riven ban.
is Geno's a Riven player? He's got to be, I guess.
Yeah, he must be, or at least somebody. So I'd assume it's Genos. Yeah, if you have someone who's very good at Riven, can become a problem. So worth a ban if you don't have anything else to look at.
Back
And
to the
then
Omega the Reaper.
Misfortune getting taken out. And there's potential for a slight delay after this draft as they're trying to get everyone into the lobby. So just giving everybody a heads up. People are still getting home to be ready to play, but hopefully it won't take too long. And the first pick, Aurora for HYG. So I'm assuming that'll be mid lane. Could technically get flex top, but I wouldn't really expect it. Mobra does indeed love that champ.
Does he? I assume that's probably going to be mid here. I mean, relatively safe pick. She doesn't really have a lot of bad matchups, but the mid lane she doesn't really have a lot of good matchups either. It's usually like a lane bully top.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's an interesting first pick.
I know originally when she first came out, she was ridiculously strong mid, and then I've kind of been off playing for a little while, so I'm not sure where she's at currently, but I assume still a pretty good pick. And then that Vi pickup seems like hard engage, take out the one target you want to jungle. So we'll see what target they end up choosing. Right now, Aurora seems like a fine pick, as well as the Ari for like another good pick mid laner with a lot of good mobility.
Yeah, I think the Ari Aurora matchup specifically is pretty 50-50. I don't really think either one has too much of an advantage. Aurora is really tough to lock down, but with that Vi Ari combo, that specifically, that can take Aurora down fairly quickly. So that's pretty scary for them. And Caitlyn being picked up from HYG. So if they want to follow it up with a Morgana or a Lux and really give themselves a really strong bot lane, or if they want to pick something a little bit more roaming for bonkers.
Yeah, when you grab, there's a Zyra, so that works.
Right.
I was gonna say when you get the Caitlyn, I really like having a really good poke lane. You just get so much pressure in lane and can put a lot of damage onto the plates if not getting a tower early. So
Now,
just looking for a lot of pressure through that bot lane right now.
I don't know what TJ's champ pool looks like, but as a Zyra jungle connoisseur myself, I do enjoy a good Zyra coming out. So maybe a flex, but I highly doubt it. I think you're right. It's going to be that poke lane in the bottom.
You are right. It could be. I did always fear your Zyra jungling when we were playing.
The not interact with the game for the first 20 minutes and then come out the jungle with like 3 items. It's so fun.
Why does this plant lady kill me? And the smolder getting picked up for Lupita's R3. Again, not sure the current state, but I know it was that scaling monster, so I assume that's still the case.
Yeah, he was pretty weak. I think this last patch they actually made it so that IE procs on his Q. Which
nice.
I didn't know that he didn't do that before, I guess. It seems a little weird, but now he definitely favors that crit build a little bit heavier, and so I've been seeing him a little bit more popping up. So definitely a good scaling pick. When you have the aggressive like level 6 combos like the Vi and the Ari, it makes sense to back yourself up some scaling.
Taking out Morg, Malphite for Lupitas, and then Emilio Trundle for HYG. So they think it might be Zyra jungle, and then taking away that easy top lane pick and taking out one of the split laners for HYG. And Milio's a really good enabler for ADCs, so a good ban when you have a scaling champ you're going against.
Yep, it's a nice safe lane for that Smolder if you're able to get that Melio. But the Pantheon, okay.
So could be top, could be support.
That's very dangerous to pick that in the support, because if you just get caught out by anything, he's just dead. So they have to get that advantage quickly, but I'm assuming that's probably going to go top.
Yeah, just going for that aggro pick. So I'd agree it's probably top, but has the option if they really want to flex it. And then Nautilus pickup, so it looks like it will be that Zyra jungle.
Yeah, my boy TJ.
Going for some hooks. The Nautilus is nice with Kate. You can get that hook into root, and while they're rooted, you can get the trap to proc and trap them as well. So if you layer the CC properly, you can do a lot of damage. And the Ornn pickup, another solid pick. Really nice as well when you're trying to just play safe. You just need to get a little bit of farm to get your items and just get all the XP so you can get to your ornaments and empower your team even harder.
Yep, and it's just a perfect weak side top lane. It's exactly kind of what we were talking about earlier of what we wanted their top lane there for HYG on, something that he can just kind of be safe. He can scale into the late game. And honestly, it's not that bad in the Pantheon as long as he doesn't get behind early. So
yeah, careful of the early poke, and there is the Mordekaiser, so it will be the Pantheon support.
Oof. We got curveballs on all sides here.
Yep. Ornn can do alright in the Mord as well. Again, you just have to be really safe. And then the Pantheon is going to be all about either getting an early lead bot and pushing it, or just letting Smolder farm and then roaming a lot.
Yeah, this reads to me that Lupitas wants to kind of leave that Mordekaiser and island with the Ornn and focus that bot lane heavy, right? Vi going in, enabling the Smolder Pantheon, and trying to get that Pantheon out of the lane once they're 6 to impact the rest of the map. So
for sure. But yeah, which lineup do you prefer for the gamble as we go into game 1?
Oh, brother. I will say I do, like I said, the poke for the Caitlyn Zyra lane made sense, but I do like TJ on the Nautilus more just because Nautilus has a lot more impact roaming around the map and kind of use their Sally more to their advantage rather than just sitting in lane. Yeah, I mean, I really like the scaling for HYG. Like if they can get it and stay safe and kind of push their lead where they have it with the Caitlyn, maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
I like HYG a lot, assuming the Ornn is safe and you don't end up with like a super scary Mord. I think they have a lot of good AoE and engage where team fighting will go pretty well for them. For Lupitas, I think they have a really good pick. So if they can get some good roams off with the Pantheon, maybe link up with the Vi for some ganks, they could get some leads and lanes early and just snowball off of that. So I think if we don't see a snowball, if we go HYG's way. If we do, I think it'll go Lupitas.
Yeah, that's exactly my read as well. Yeah, the HY their comp seems consistent, and I like consistency. While Lupitas is very reliant on their ganks need to work, their engages need to work, and if everything comes together, yeah, definitely can work. But it's going to be tough to execute, and I err on the side of the simpler the better, and it seems a lot more simple for the side of HYG, and I like that.
Yeah, for sure. And as Smoothie says, HYG has more circles, so circles OP, easy win. And I think we'll still have that slight delay I had mentioned. So why don't we send it over to a quick break? Listen to some of that music provided by Killer Kumquat, and then we can get back to you guys as we get closer to game time and be ready for game number 1 in the series between HYG and Lupitas.
Fight for Odin's glory, in the night we ride. Blaze flashing armor under stormy skies. Dragons in the distance, flames light up the way. Warriors of the legend, we won't go astray. Valhalla's calling, echoes in the night. Raise your sword to thunder, for Odin we will fight. Honored by the ravens, feast on what we earn. Heroes in the making, to Valhalla we turn. Honored by the ravens, feast on what we earn. Heroes in the making, to Valhalla we turn. Shields raised in defiance, battle cries arise. Marching to the chorus of the ancient skies. Valhalla's calling, echoes in the night. Raise your sword to thunder, for Odin we will fight. Valhalla's calling, echoes in the night. Raise your sword to thunder, for Odin we will fight. Honored by the ravens, feast on what we earn. Heroes in the making, to Valhalla we turn. Honored by the ravens, feast on what we earn. Heroes in the making, to Valhalla we turn. Shields raised in defiance, battle cries arise. Marching to the chorus of the ancient skies. Valhalla's calling, echoes in the night. Raise your sword to thunder, for Odin we will fight. Valhalla's calling, echoes in the night. Raise your sword to thunder, for Odin we will fight. Shields raised in. Lights go down intense, one last chance, no pretense. Crowds roar loud and wild, victory dreams we go. Team fights for the crown, legends never back down. Hearts race in the strive to keep hope alive. Final showdown, here we go. Feel the fire, the warriors glow. Champion pride in every soul. True legends chase the goal. Skill and strategy, enemies it's you and me. Push the lanes, break the walls, answer destiny's calls. Cheers echo through night, every move precise, bright. Legend fills the air, fearless brave warriors dare. Glory within our sight, through every dark and light. United till the end, together we ascend. Team fights for the crown, legends never back down. Hearts race and strive to keep hope alive. Final showdown, here we go. Feel the fire, warriors glow. Champion pride in every soul. True legend.
All right. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello, thank you for being patient. We got all the homies here, so should be getting ready to get into draft shortly. Thank you, Bazinga, for your Prime subscription. We appreciate it. And you get your 30 days of love from Valhalla Esports. Are waiting if anybody else has their Primes available. We'll happily accept them. Helps support the league, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks like the Junkwater's fighting the Storm, and now he's fighting the Riot Client, so may just be a second more.
Classic Rito indie company.
They just keep adding more and more, but none of it works right.
As long as we keep piling on, it can never fail.
True.
We'll just work through all the bugs as they pop up.
Where's League 2?
They'll release that after they go through their MMO and that starts to go down. They're like, all right, League 2, we'll get people excited again.
Didn't they already cancel that?
I think they said they scrapped it, but they're going back to the drawing board. So another 6 more years.
I thought their whole thing was they were like, all right, people really liked Arcane, we'll make the MMO, and then people all play that because they don't want to come into League. They just want to watch more Arcane stuff.
It does make sense. Like when it is done, they'll probably release it alongside. Obviously not Arcane, but whatever their current series is.
Yeah, whatever they call the Noxus one.
Right. But I mean, we still have the fighting game too. That should be coming out.
Yeah, their
Maybe
fighting
this
game.
year, next year, should be soon.
You want to go punch people, and we're getting into the game draft, so get to see them pick all their players, and then we'll have, what is it, a 3-minute delay, and we'll get into game number 1 between HYG and Lupitas.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone got their gambles in while we're taking our quick pause, waiting for everyone to get home.
I did get mine in. Let's see what the count is. Man, how do you even pull that up?
The gamble?
Yeah.
Just click on your points, and then you should be able to see it.
Well.
Or no, maybe it's not.
That's just like
and
perfectly sums up my knowledge of Twitch right here because oh well, we will see it when I lose my points. I actually did really well last week. I got all the points I lost my first week back, but I'm sure I'm about to donate some more back over.
I've been around to gamble for a lot of them, and I think I've been like 1 for 3 most of the weeks.
It is
How many
currently
points
not
do you
doing
have?
great.
It's currently 5-3 in votes. It is 5.6K in favor of Lapidas over HYG at 3.7K. Big spender for HYG. Evbot putting down his 3K.
Well, don't call me out here. I didn't.
3K,
and
baby.
Geno's putting down 2K on his own squad.
Ooh, I see it.
I like the confidence.
That's true. I'm usually a hedge bet person. I bet against myself, but good for him for having the confidence to put the money down on himself.
You got to be the big better and the hedge better all at once. Look at you.
Yep.
But as we have Orin, Zyra, Aurora for HYG.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sneeze.
I'm hoping Dark Crepes has a matchup understanding of the Mordekaiser, especially with his ability to prevent that Mord pull with his W. It's a really important mechanic in this lane to guarantee that a Mordekaiser can't just grab him and kill him.
Hovering the new champ real quick. There's the smoke.
Oh man, I won't even go into. I played against her Aram like not 30 minutes ago. Oh boy, it was painful. I stopped after that, so it's gonna be. I think gonna be probably permaban.
To finish up HYG, we got our Mord, Vi, Ari, Smolder, and Pantheon for Lupitas. Do you think either team will invade? I feel like both people have alright strength, but it's scary to be the one walking into the other team.
I expect the Nautilus to invade, right? However, I think if Lupitas plays it right and bush stacks somewhere, the Pantheon stud is deadly if somebody walks into that bush. So, what do you think? I feel like HYG does.
You think they
But I'm
do?
not sure.
If
Yeah.
I was on it, I'd just say let's wait in the bush, and if they do it, I think we kill them.
Sure.
I wouldn't want to walk into the other bush in case they stacked. We got Eli Wood out here hedging as well.
Mm,
You guys aren't the hedge crew.
yeah, it's just I'm always a big fan of 5 stacking a bush rather than invading. That's usually my go-to, but it's so difficult to not invade when you have Nautilus. I don't know. It just sometimes could just be free, but like you said, don't want to walk into that random bush that has a Pantheon waiting for you in it. So
Yeah, you could have a Pantheon to stun you. You could have a Vi to knock you up.
Ari Charm, she takes it. It's a lot.
If Mord hit multiple people with his Q, he could instantly proc his passive.
Yeah.
But yeah, going into our 3-minute delay, and then we'll get into these games shortly. If anybody needs a snack or needs any water, you got about 2.5 minutes to do so. Go quick. And yeah, let's see. So, as the Zyra jungle aficionado,
I was just gonna talk about that.
how do you think TJ is gonna
Oh,
pass?
I think he'll be fine. I think the early like sixth camp is very just well, other than the buff start, because your plants obviously do not spawn where you want them to most of the time, so you really have to kind of hope for the RNG of where those spawn. But after that, it's very just mathematical, right? If he can do it, he can get his clear done by 305, probably 310. And honestly, that's good because he's on blue side, right? So if he pats top, he can actually give some support to Ornn if he
Right.
gets that clear done. So I hope to see him do that.
And that could be good because if you get that full clear into the top gank, generally Mord just through farming ends up pushing some. That could be a good gank timing for him.
Yeah, and hopefully Genos also has an understanding of Zyra Clear just to know because I think a lot of top laners just default to the probably about like a 3-minute 25-second ward down or somewhere like around there, and that Zyra is definitely going to get that cleared done quicker. So if he's not fast on getting that ward down, he might just walk straight into Zyra into that bush as she's looking to gank him. So
Right. That's why I just never ward, then I won't walk into the enemy jungler.
perfect.
They have to come to me then. And I'm like, I'm top lane jungler, surely won't come up here.
I mean, with your champ pool, I usually do not want to fight you anyways. You can usually just 2v1 me and then just go down anyways.
But didn't like to gank me early, like every time we played.
Nah, never. Not once.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to be just an impact thing, right? I was just going to try to clear and get farm fed. Vi needs to find ways to get ganks down early. So, but I think both junglers are fairly high salaried. Like I said, I don't remember what Hanal or I forget that's his name. What his salary is, but if he's the first person taken, I'm assuming the salary is quite high. So they should be pretty even in that stake. The comment's interesting from TJ.
Alright,
I
my
usually
news finally came out, thank goodness. I feel so much better.
Hanul's a mill.
I knew
Is
it
he
was
a mill?
Mill,
Okay.
so,
So they're pretty
solid
close.
jungle.
Yep. Yeah, the comment's definitely interesting for TJ. I've seen it a little bit jungle. I usually favor the Electrocute myself or Dark Harvest, but just don't get as much value with the comment when you're already bursting them down.
You like calling out for the wave 2 crash for the early ward, and looks like we're getting in the game. It's pausing on us, hopefully not another
It's not
riot
showing
bug.
on stream. No, it's on my side. Sorry.
Okay, you're all good, you're all good.
You're
Well,
good.
we're getting into the game shortly.
Let's see if there's any other runes that are weird.
I know I saw last week while you're trying to do the stream, it didn't want to let you do game number 2. hopefully avoid any of that shenanigans.
Classic Klein again.
Why your client's so good, right?
Yeah, I don't see anything else too crazy.
There it goes.
I mean, this is a debate for Grasp and the Mordekaiser just because you don't really want to be in anywhere near Mordekaiser's mace. But it's really tough to pick anything else on Ornn.
And
Keystone
there we
Blast.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, for Ornn, like, you could maybe mess around with it, but it's so good having the grasp as you get your W proc.
Sure. Yep.
I think it's the correct
It's
one to
fine.
do.
Yeah, it's definitely fine. There's been like a few characters. Looks like we're just gonna be a 5-point here from both sides.
Yep, I think it's perfectly fine. Don't want to take any unneeded risks. And like the 5-point, we saw some in different series where getting a early deep word can give you slight jungle vision that can snowball into a good advantage. See if anybody goes for a deep ward right before laning.
Why am I not surprised?
Yep. I don't know. Aurora might walk up to that Vibe. Looks like Vibe's gonna be starting Raptors here, so we'll see if she face checks that Vibe. See if she's starting there.
Right. But yeah, as long as Ornn just waits till he has all his abilities, then you can kind of do your trading pattern into Mord as long as you avoid the pullback.
Yep.
And even if you just want to play safe, you just don't trade, and if he pulls you, then you do your combo and walk away. So,
Yep.
Not terrible.
I mean, best case scenario, he minimizes that Mord E and gets the W down onto him, but it's kind of tough to get both down. It's either one or the other.
As long as you get the value down and have like a fairly even trade, it's all good.
Oh, this is definitely
TJ.
interesting.
TJ going red straight to blue side.
Yeah,
So
I'm surprised
might be looking for
actually.
a very early gank.
He might be. With how fast Zyraclear is, it feels like he should just
Actually did
clear your
red
side,
straight
but-
to blue.
straight to blue buff. Wow.
Alright, well, we'll have to see where he goes with
Yeah,
this.
I do. To be fair, I haven't played him very often or her recently, so maybe
Here we
there's
see
some new tech.
we see Genos doing what he wants to do. Get that early bonk with the Q, get your passive going, and get a little bit of early
Yeah.
damage.
Dingslayer might be in trouble here. Aurora is getting a lot of damage onto him. No ignite for the Aurora, so he might be able to just walk away. Dingslayer, bad time with that Ari. That Aurora proc is annoying.
Yeah, gonna have to be really careful. Flash
Oh, he's gonna
in.
flash! Oh, it's a very good flash from Dingslayer to get away from that, though, but just to trade flashes in the mid lane.
See some good damage onto Jeffrey Crazy as Bonkers walked away to get a ward down. Good engage there from Halfling.
Yeah, that mid lane is very volatile now, especially with the Vi in the game. I know that the flash is definitely needed from Margall to try to kill Dingslayer there, but now the Vi ganks are just going to be a lot easier to get down. Aurora has a lot of mobility, so I'm not going to be too worried. But
For sure. Both summoners down already for Dingus. Had to TP back to get that health. While Mabra still has his
good
TP.
charm. Not going to have the damage to do anything to it, though, and actually might just lose out in the trade. Oh, Dark
That
Crepes
pull in as he's walking
getting
away.
pulled in. He should be able to walk away, but does not have that much health left. He's going to be fairly dangerous underneath that tower, staying there.
Yep. Just gonna want to stand on that tower, let the wave crash, pick it up, and then maybe just TP back to lane after you heal up. One thing he could have done was just start a refillable potion on the Ornn.
But it looks like Vi's going to come in with the gank, hackling with the stun onto Jeffrey Crazy at the flash, but that would be enough. And yeah, Vi gets to pick up that kill. They might actually try to kill back on the halfway as he burns down. It's going to be 1 for
The
1.
trade.
Yeah, HYG and Lupita 1 for 1 on the trade. Lots of sums down, and actually, HYG actually didn't look too bad there. TJ had a really good hover.
Oh, the flash. Ah, the root misses. So close.
It was so
Good try,
close.
TJ. Unfortunate for HYG, the kill goes to Nautilus, but still a 1 for 1 trade, so not terrible. Grabbing the Scuttle Crab for the jungler, while Vi has to back much lower than TJ.
Yeah, I think the Ignite actually took down onto Halfling, and that's why he's up getting that kill. But yeah, like you said, it's a little unfortunate, but I mean, it's better than not getting the kill there. So.
Yeah, for sure. And good focus by Hanul to just blow up Jeffrey Crazy almost immediately.
Yeah, we see Marball.
Nice dodge there from Abra.
Smacking away on this Ahri. I didn't think this match would be that Aurora favorite, but he's played it well. And it looks like Bonker's going to go in, but maybe that is not the direction he wants to go. He gets a flash away, another sunburn in that bot lane. Going to be a field day down here in a few minutes.
If Crazy got to be careful, he's here on his own. Doesn't want to get jumped on. Gotta let Bonkers get back. He can't really do much with less than 100 HP.
Yeah, definitely.
We see Vi coming mid from Mabra, looking for it, but I think he'll walk away.
Range, obviously no flash, but they're going to flash in. I don't know, Halfling might get this kill. It's going to be a lot of damage going down. Can Jeffrey finish off? He does. Wow. I'm surprised. It looks like probably it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. I don't think Smolder will be able to do anything, but mid lane we have Marball dying. He got too greedy. Yeah, no mana on Marball and Dingaslayer and Anul getting that kill down.
Oh, we saw Grapes going for the W cancel, didn't quite get it on the E. And also didn't quite get the proc, unfortunate. And now Zyra catches Hanul in his jungle. The smite goes to Vi.
Yeah, he is able to take
and
that.
And we'll be able to walk away.
And now we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast, but that is 3 kills down for Lupitas, which means they do have that first feat.
True. Yep, got that picked up, got the kill. Mid lane as well as Jeffrey Crazy. I think if Jeffrey Crazy had just played a little safe, let Bonkers actually reset and come back to the lane before he tried anything, maybe they could have had a better fight.
Yeah, definitely. He kind of flashed, and I mean, Pantheon does so much burst damage, it's kind of not doing anything. But Genos might be looking for a kill. He is level 6. If he just gets an ult down on Dark Crepes, he may be in trouble. Crepes may know something's happening, but he is going to go in. There's the ult. He's now in the death row. Can he get out? No, he gets hooked in. Unstoppable is not going to be enough. Dark Crepes going to go down to Genos. That was a very long and awaited play, but it paid off.
He will fall. Unfortunate for Dark Grapes, you can cancel the Mord ultimate with the W, but it's a very tight window, obviously. I was going to say right before he just pulled him into the Death Realm, a lot of times you can just hold the Mord ult to cancel the Orin second proc of the ultimate, because the Orin won't come into the Death Realm with you. But wasn't needed, had enough of a health chunk where he could just ult him and take him down in time.
It looks like the Grubs are getting over, but it's going to be a flash from Genos. TJ, you are in trouble. Zyra with nowhere to go, and he is going to go down as well. Lupitas is kind of showing their mark on this map.
Yep, and they got all 3, so that counts as one of the jungle objectives out of 3 they need.
Yeah, that's just been very well rotating from Lupitas. Hanal's just kind of feel like he's been all over the map. I'm not gonna lie. He's been ganking bot, ganking mid. He's taking grubs. He's been top, but Halfling looked for a little bit of a trade in, but that may not go well for him. It was a great hook over the Bonkers. I don't think they'll have the damage to do anything here. No, Bonkers, you may be in trouble. You are low on the health bar, but Caitlyn with the kill. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade again. This bot lane is going crazy. I don't think the ult's gonna be enough, but. Right, so we're not going to watch that play because Marball is maybe killing Dingaslayer as a good flash.
The solo bolo.
Ooh, Marball did well there. He got his kill, lost the aggression early, but he was able to get it back, and it feels really good for him.
Yep, really well played. It was unfortunate for the HYG bot lane in that fight. The net actually got Caitlyn out of auto range, so could have been an even more one-sided bot lane fight, because if he was just in range, just keep right clicking.
Yeah, Caitlyn's gameplay pattern's a little bit weird because using your abilities most of the time just kind of slows down your DPS, so you just like kind of never want to. But he thought he was in danger with the net, and it was unfortunate. But like I said, just another 1-for-1 trade isn't the end of the world. Caitlyn and Smolder both sitting on 2 kills, so they are relatively even in gold.
For sure. And then right now, I think the bigger issue is we got 2-0 Mord, 2-0 Vi. We saw how much power they had to just secure those grubs and a kill. So the top side right now is looking a little scarier for HYG.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough to walk into these bushes. And Mockers just found that out. There's going to be 3 men taking him down. 4, I guess there is 4, yeah. And they're going to follow up on with the ult and Jeffrey Crazy. Should be enough for Beeson to take him down. but
Aurora's
that might
coming.
not be enough.
TP.
TP coming down. Is this going to be the Aurora Field Fest?
got
It
the
is. Oh my god, the burst damage from the Aurora. That was a double kill, correct? No, Caitlyn did take one of those. But still, that was a lot of damage from Morball. Is a great TP by him to help that play out. But we see Hanol is coming back around there, trying to dive Beeson. And he does get taken down, but no one might be able to clean this up. There's nowhere for you to go. It's a double kill for the Vi. Oh, it's such a bloody game.
Yeah, it was a pick that looked like it'd go to Lapidus way, turned by the TP into a double kill for HYG, and then the nice dive, but Vi there to clean it up, ends up just being 3 for 3 in the fight.
It feels like every fight's just been pretty much even. It's like so much happening, some's a burn, and it's a 1 for 1, or in that case, it was a 3 for 3. But just an excellent TP though from Arbon that heads up play to get down there, even with the increased TP the duration or channel time, whatever you want to call it.
Trying to catch Dingus.
Oh,
Nice
the flash from
hook.
Bonkers was an insane hit from him. That should be the end of Dingus Slayer. What a play for Bonkers there. I did not think he would go for that, but yeah, that was very, very good hook from him.
He said, I know you don't have
Oh, no, with the flash in. I swear everybody has flash, but TJ might be able to get out. It's going to be a 3-on-1. So Noel might be in a fight that he does not like, but he's going to go back in. That might not be the right play. Oh, he does get CC down.
Oh,
not
big shutdown.
Oh, no.
Not
Almost a
bridge.
disaster.
Oh,
Oh,
misses
Dark
the
Prince.
Oran Horn, misses the knockup on Janos. Able to walk away.
Okay.
But the grubs are spawning soon. TJ trying to heal up a little bit.
Yeah, these laners and junglers are so aggressive. Hanol going back in does give that bounty away. Luckily for him, it did go to the Nautilus, so
Yeah,
it's
Mord-
not a complete disaster.
We have Mord coming down, gets a knockup from Dark Crepes, but it's going to be very scary. Might be able to make it back here and slow it. No, it looks like she's just going to drag, so I think it'll be the trade.
It's going to be the trade.
3 to 3 grubs, but they'll get the drag, so I'll give them 2 of the stacks, so 1 to 2 as far as the jungle objectives.
Yep. Yeah, Mordecai's are just trying to harass a little bit. Knows we can't really do
Actually,
much.
I have
but
all
he's
5
fighting.
now. Orin getting a little low.
Yeah, he is. I don't know
if he goes
wants
too
to
far.
dive
it's a little
in there.
scary.
Yeah. We see that Mord already having that item down, and Orange is sitting on components, so definitely not the fight that he wants to take.
For sure, but we got that
Ooh,
mountain
Bonkers
drag.
with a
Another nice hook.
And the Dingus Slayer, can he get
Into the
out?
ultimate.
Unfortunately. Oh, Pantheon ult going to go in, and they are both getting comboed down. That was a huge ult and combo from Lupitas. A double kill coming down for them. That was a great combo and a decent amount of CC layering.
Yeah, there's the power of that Pantheon ultimate. You can join a fight immediately, and Vi was there, so turn that 2v1 into a 3v2. Get 2 kills for themselves.
And I
Good
see
roaming.
Lupitas is rotating bot. They might actually look to try to dive this Caitlyn. They have 3 members on the bot side of the map. But it looks like maybe they're just taking some camps and get some vision.
They're looking like they want to get some buys. We're set up pretty well with the Vi behind them, but opting not to go for the dive, no problem. Just taking away a camp.
Yep, I mean, the kills are...
No one saw that cue, it's fine.
He's just going to sit up in now.
I
He
wanted
was
to
there.
back here. That was my plan the whole time.
Bonkers? Oh. Man, I expected that hook to hit, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, he's been hitting those max range ones, so
Yeah.
you almost expect it now.
Yep.
But sitting here with a 2k lead for Lupitas, nothing too crazy. But if they get one more jungle objective, that's going to be real scary as they get those upgraded boots.
Yep, I see full items coming down from most members of both teams. I think Orin the only one without the full item on HYG, and it might be another fight going down. Halfling stepped into a bush he's not going to be in. Bonkers is going to try to CC him down, and Halfling going to go back in. It's not going to be enough. He is going down. The Ignite ticks down on TJ, but he gets to walk away scot-free.
Yeah, nice engage there. TJ there with the gank. Good kill on the halfling. Well played to them, as looks like Otacon will spawn on the bottom half of the map.
I can't say I'm too surprised. There's been a lot of fights down this lane, so.
There's been no fighting down here, what do you mean? Caitlyn with 5 kills. Vi picking up a bunch of the kills down there with 6. So, if we can keep Caitlyn alive...
Oh,
the
another max train hook for Bonkers. Abisa, you are in trouble. TP coming
And
out with like a
Jeffrey Crazy
Mordekaiser.
Blues.
They're going to get collapsed on. This might be a good fight for
Oh,
Lupitas. It's going to be a
the
flash
Q.
from Dinos. He does get the kill. Bonkers You are falling down next. There is nowhere to go. You're going to be a victim of the Mordekaiser bonk. And that's a double kill. That's a great TP coming out from Genos.
Yeah, it was. I thought at first they were gonna just get to walk away, but the really nice ranged spear picking up the kill and the rundown from Genos. And Vice
Hanaul thinks he can take this. Yeah, I mean, Orange is sitting on
down.
MR components, so that Vi is doing max damage to him, and it was a pretty easy pickup for Hanaul.
Yep. And now the TP coming out for Smolder going on the top lane, picking up some of this farm. And those towers are starting to get a little low, so it might be a tower coming up soon for the first tower as well. HYG would need that if they want any chance of getting the boots.
Yep.
Genos is knocking on this bot tower. I think it will fall.
It should. There's no one anywhere near to be able to stop this, so Genos is going to be able to pick up that tower for him. And
those are the upgraded boots.
Oof. I don't know if they're as good as, like, it's good to play for, but even, like, I mean, the pro players don't even pick them up to, like, third or fourth item anymore. But I think they're still quite powerful in their own right. But Bonkers, you are in the wrong place, but they were able to go away. Dingus Slayer go over the wall. Yes, he does.
Has the ult, but gets out since now that wall.
Ooh, that was a great route from TJ to stop that.
Genos here, though.
From going in. And Halfway's going to go in. Ult's burned on all sides of the map. A flash in from Hanaul. TJ able to flash away as well. It's going to be an engage from Halflane. Ult coming over the top from the Smolder, and everyone is so low. Is everyone going to go down? Bonkers, you're going to be the first victim. He flashes out now. It's a good shot down on the Mordekaiser. I'm not even sure how he died from that, but oh man, that was a great fight from Hanaul. Jeffrey Crazy is in trouble. Everyone is so low, but what are you going to do? You don't have the range or the damage. But Dark Crapes is going to go in on the Ord. He does get CC to get the second part of the ult off, but it is just going to be a tick down. Oh, Dark Crapes is flashing it. He's cleaning up the entire fight. Look at him go. He got his item done. Oh, no.
TJ getting punched.
Man, that was such a bloody fight.
Oh, that's a punch
And
down.
it may not be over.
He might be able to auto.
But he is going to go back in. He has ult back up. It's just going to be another kill on the Jeffrey Crazy. Hanaul with the bait. The excellent kill, but Dark Crapes, yeah, he's too tanky to die from that. But Marbar is going to try to get that bounty onto Hanaul. He should be able to get over the Q, but he goes back in. He's insane. It might be his death sentence, though, and it is. There's nothing else he can do. I think he might have been out if he just queued the wall, but he goes back in.
He was hoping he had enough healing from the Sundered Sky, but not quite enough. And yeah, it's still fighting over this Rift Herald. And drag is up. It could be another time we just say Rift isn't that important. We already got first tower. Let's get another drag.
Yeah, the Rift stocks go down significantly when the feats are already secured, so don't need to mention too much about that. But Halfling is going to go in. That's a good CC lane again from Lupitas. Bonker's going to get chunked down, but Halfling, actually, you're in trouble. Does get popped down. Unfortunately, the 1-6 and 1-7 Pantheon is a wet paper towel compared to the rest of the team, so he does fall down when that shield bash goes away.
Yep, a nice pickup there, but now we've got Vi in the jungle nearby. We'll see if Lupitas want to fight this 3v4. Meanwhile, it looks like Mord gonna take another tower top lane, and they're gonna give this dragon, so HYG evens it up 1-1 drag. But a good cross map with the tower being picked up.
Yeah, Genos is actually slowly getting fed. I know 4-1-1's not too impressive when the rest of the map looks like that, but he's gotten 2 solo towers. And he's collected quite a few of these kills. He's going to be a deadly force. He actually might be done, but he's looking for Dark Crapes on the top lane. I don't know if you see that. Yep, there it is. See if he's going to get anything, but he whiffs both abilities. Dark Crapes should walk away.
Oh,
he's going to go back in.
What are we doing?
Does Genos kill here? I mean, the Hollow Radiance is complete. I don't know if he has the damage. Oh, with Hanaul there, he definitely does that. Oh, but the entire HYG squad is there to support their top laner. He is in the death realm. He knows he's going to die, but there's still 3 members waiting for him. Genos, you may go down. You didn't get the back end. I know you're sitting on gold. And Marba taking Genos down. I think he may stay just a little bit too late. Maybe should have spent some of that gold.
Ends up getting the 1-for-1. Bonkers again jumped on. Vi's still sitting in the bush waiting for anybody else to come help.
Yeah,
this is some portal combat going
play
on.
From Hanaul. Yeah, he was just waiting for someone to walk up. They had the vision. TJ is in a bad spot. Jeffrey Crazy not able to save his jungler. and Jeffrey Crazy might go down, but the charm goes wide, and that should just be another kill. But Jeffrey Crazy is kiting pretty well. I don't think he's going to be able to get away. Oh, great
the
trap! Oh my god, Jeffrey Crazy is crazy. He's still alive. There's a flash thing. Oh my god, it wasn't enough. Ooh, Jeffrey Crazy going crazy and able to get out of the almost certain death sentence.
That's amazing. I thought he was dead for sure, but yeah.
His kiting was impressive. I will say that.
Some happy feet to dodge the Aru abilities.
Yeah,
But
I can't believe the charm going with mine.
Finally, Vi getting on this Rift Herald. They're gonna pick it up, and then Otacon is alive now in that bot lane. We'll see if either team able to get on it, or if we just end up with another big team fight around it. Sitting at like a 3.5k lead for Lupitos currently, so been able to grow it slightly, but nothing game-ending as of yet.
Yeah, we're over 2 kills a minute right now in this game. And I talked about the whole, like, the games aren't as bloody as Soul Q.
HYG is rushing down Otacon. Got a
They
TP
are.
from
That's
Ari,
actually a great play, but we got TPs coming down all over the place. Lupitas knows this is happening. The blue ward's coming down. It's going to be
They might
halfway
get
down.
to jump on board, but he has ult.
They do, but he should be able to get out of this. But he gets bursted down quite quickly. Bonkers, you're just in the middle of no one. He gets pumped down, but lots of kills coming down. Halfling walking away with no health. It's just going to be multiple kills coming over from Lupitos.
Ooh.
They are just on top of it. Was someone missing from that fight, or am I crazy? No, I think
Ornn got there late with the TP.
maybe got there late. Yeah, they were just able to effectively just layer that CC and the damage. It wasn't enough to burst us down. It's going to be a clean ace coming out
Genos
from
doesn't fall.
Lupitos.
Yeah, they bunched up trying to catch the TP. Might not have realized it was Mordekaiser coming in, so he got a nice ultimate down, and I think wasted a lot of their abilities when they tried to burst him. And then the team fight with the cooldowns up went the way of Lupitos. Well played to them, and they get the Otacon, and they have the revive buff.
Isn't the revive buff the one where there's like less kills, or am I crazy?
I don't know how it works. I don't know.
I thought it was based on kills, but I was like, this is a really bloody game. I don't know. I thought it would be the other one.
I knew based on kills it would go top or bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know how it really determines which one it does though.
I thought it was. Monker's trying to hold away, but he is just going to get CC down. The chain CC from Halfling and Dingus Slayer is so much that Beeson's going to collect that kill. He does have the IE done, like I said, with the new buffs that Q is now effective with IE. Is a good second item, and it's going to be the Crypto coming over from Beeson. I think that is a very good use of Smolder.
Right. But nicely played, and after those set of fights, coming out to a 6.5 about K lead for Lupitos. Looking very strong, coming into their second and third items. This is one where HYG is trying to just tunnel it out and see if they can't get back into it.
Yep, definitely not insurmountable by any means, especially with these ornaments starting to come in. Those are worth, what we say, about 1,000 per. So once they start coming in, they'll start adding some gold back into the pocket of HYG. They just need to really wait out this
Comes the Mord in the Rift Herald, gets the charge in and walks away as the dragon is taken by the rest of his team. Good job drawing pressure, keeping 2 top lane. Has the ultimate up, so
yeah, it looks like Dark Grapes he does get the knock up, but he has TJ in the realm. TJ had to flash away and use that ulti, and Dark Grapes peel enough for TJ to get the kill. It should be enough. But Genos is surviving a lot longer than I thought, but it's just going to be the Otacon revive, 200 gold going over, but he is back on the map immediately.
Plus 200. Good to get that buff off, get a little bit of gold in your pocket. I think if Genos had just ulted Dark Grapes as soon as he did the first ult, he might have just been able to kill him. Instead, it's kind of hard for Mord to actually get on Zyra unless you can flash the root.
Yep. And Zyra able to survive, but did have to pull her flash and her ultimate, which the flash is really important, especially at this stage in the game when you have a 11, 2, and 4 Vi on the other team that can lock you down so easily.
It's indeed scary to see that fed of a Vi when you're one of the carries.
Yeah, and and she's not lethality, but I feel like at this stage in the game, you'd rather just be this bruiser build. It just does so much damage, and you're so much tankier that it doesn't quite matter. So.
Right. But what we'll do the next objective, I think Baron in 10 seconds. Let's see how quickly teams try to rotate for that. Right now we're getting a little bit of farming going on, but Vi is here to jump on the Jeffrey Crazy. Has the
it's just going to be an ult out and a good CC. It's just going to be another CC layering coming out from Lupitas. They're going to burst everyone down. I don't think they can do anything about it, but Anolia actually low. No, Bonker's getting finished off. At least they got one trade back, but it's going to be another kill onto TJ. It's going to be another 3 for 1. Unless Bonkers gets out of this, he does not have to going to take him down. That should be just a Baron coming out from Lupitas.
Yeah, looking like it will be. The wallet's a little too big and a very nice engage onto the Caitlyn, blowing her up with the null.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the way Lupitas is using their CC. It feels like when one comes down, there's 2, 3, 4 more layers of CC coming down on top of it, and whoever their primary target is, it's just been falling.
Right. Good knockup with the second hits for Orin, but just too far behind right now. Doesn't really matter for Genos.
I think they're waiting. Yeah, I think they were actually waiting for Dingus Slayer to spawn there to give him the Baron buff. So a little bit of a team camaraderie there. Good for Lupitas to have the heads up play to let him spawn before killing Baron.
Oh yeah, for sure. They knew they won the fight well enough, and the death timers were in their favor. Could easily wait and not risk losing the Baron for it.
Oh, my favorite bug. I think Bonkers has the vision eyes above him permanently, which is fun. So you never know if you're on vision or not, or being seen. So that's fun.
It just means the eye of Sauron's watching you, you know?
Everyone's watching you. The camera's watching you, Bonkers.
Or in this one, it's more like Vi's watching you. She's just over a wall at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, and all's path has been really well. You see multiple times where he's kind of just waiting for the engage and then going into the back line to finish it off. It's been quite impressive to watch him on that champion.
For sure. Looking like this tier 2 bottom will fall soon. Yep, there it goes. And I think the tier 2 top is low as well. So slowly getting pushed down in a 1-3-1. We'll have to see if HYG can do anything to try to come back in this game.
Yep, Dingus Slayer gonna get
TJ getting jumped on by Dingus.
On the TJ, but I don't know if he has enough damage. He does just get knocked down. Yeah, Murray looking for the pick, but Dark Creep's going to get traded on the top side. And all hovering his top laner, able to at least give a 1-for-1 across the map.
Yep, not bad. Got the kills, but also got the tower, so positive trade for Lupitas as they're also pushing down.
Oh, the flash is insane on all. I swear his flash is up every single fight. He's just making great use of it. Able to take down TJ with nothing more than the Q.
That was ridiculous.
It looked max range to me. I thought he was actually out of range, but
flash Q's over the wall, blows up TJ as they're still pushing in. Got these Baron minions doing some work. Jeffrey Crazy trying to defend top lane, Bonkers bot lane, but these towers are falling to the Baron buff and power of Lupitas. Looking for an inhib as the third dragon will spawn soon. Or fourth dragon, actually. Third dragon for Lupitas if they can grab it.
Yep, they're just going to fall back for that and pick it up as a little consolation prize for not being able to break open the entire base. But Genos is still going to be up here smacking away.
Yep, was a nice little push for them. Getting the back off while he's still empowered. And set up for this Ocean Soul Point. So right now, we're getting some of the super minions coming in. If they can stall out, that'll help them get some more money in their pockets for HYG. But it is going to be tough for these last couple of fights if they want to keep themselves in it to make the comeback.
Yeah, if the lead was closer, like the gold deficit was less, I think the counter engage from HYG is quite good. The disengage from Zyra, the Orin can help disengage, even Aurora can at least slow him down. There's definitely a lot there that you can try to pick whoever decides to go in, but it may be too much. I mean, we see full items up on the side of Lupitas compared to their counterparts on the other side, so it might not be enough.
Makes it very tough. But,
Yeah, even
alright, we got drag. We're on the map. Looks like they might be looking to do like a 4-1. Trying to
Yeah, I
catch
don't-
him in the jungle. Oh, the pull hits on
with the
Bonkers.
two, but yeah, Bonkers getting picked out is a good hook away, but Genos is just sprinting at Bonkers. That was a great route out from TJ, though. He probably just saved the support's life and a little emote to boot.
Yep, but did have to use the ultimate on the Nautilus to get away, so don't have that for any team fight to come. And we're pushing down mid hard with a very low tower.
Looks like Baron Minions did expire, so maybe you can try to hold this. Dark Grave's just taking so much damage.
And
And
Gino's
Genos.
just hitting the inhibitor. Ooh, a nice hook
Good
there
hook
from
over
Bonkers,
but I
he's
don't know
so
if he
tanky.
wants to hook him. Yeah, I was like, that might just be his own death sentence if he goes too far in. Yeah, and
And we
Hanala
have
has the
supers,
GA
yeah.
done, so even if he does go in, like I was saying,
I can end hit down, but might just mean that
Bonkers is going to
dies.
get deleted. This should be a good ult. That's a great CC laying out from HYG. It's exactly what they wanted, a shutdown on the Genos, but Final going to go in. He does get the kill. He might be able to clean it all up. Dark Crepes is out in the middle of no man's land. And
I'll lose this GA.
he does lose the GA. He does get trapped. That is the counter for Caitlyn, the GA. It was good, Marbra. Oh, he gets the...
died.
Was this just an auto that killed him? I believe so. Let's see if halfway to
he
B-Sim
flashes
can
it.
do
Oh,
this,
the
but that was an
Zodiac.
excellent Zodiac from Marbra. Beautifully played by him to keep himself alive.
They
And
will
he is
hold
just
the
going to have the
Nexus.
Zodiacs again when he buys it. So that was really well played from them.
Like, got a lot of shutdowns there. We'll see if they can get on the items to help them survive again. Baron will be up soon. I don't think HYG will be able to leave their base, so they're gonna have to survive. Super minions with Baron buff at their Nexus turrets if they want to do the big turnaround. But a very impressive fight, a very nice Orin ultimate to get that 3-man knock up into the AoE from Aurora and TJ. So just playing as well as they can from such a deficit, but
Yeah,
still
I'm
down
impressed.
like 11k even after a lot of those shutdowns.
It was 14K, so they're going the right direction. I've seen leads bigger that have been thrown, so HYG is making their stand. I'm impressed that they're still able to keep these team fights going and coming out on top, at least from that one. So. But it looks like Lupidos is just going to be able to take this Baron for free. I'm not really sure there's anything you can do with 3 open inhibitors. You just kind of have to sit back, collect that gold as your consolation prize, and just know the Baron minions going to be coming.
Yeah, you can try and send TJ for like a hero steal, but then you'd be fighting 5v4 anyways. So I think
If he was a
it's what you just
different
have to do.
juggler, like a Zac or something like that, but I mean, Zyra has no way into that pit minus
Right.
Flash.
And
It's
there
probably
it will go down. We need to make sure Dark Crepes doesn't get picked out. He's a little far up on the side lane.
Genos
flashes
the
over
flash
after him.
over the wall. He says, "I am going to take you," but Dark Graves is going to match the flash. An aggressive play from Genos.
You know, he said, "I'm gonna catch him out." I've seen Fnatic throw bigger.
You
Sure,
know, I took
HYG
that
can bring it back. HYG's got this. Zabel believes.
They have a lot of wave clear. Like even for the Baron minions, between Aurora and TJ, they do have a lot of wave clear, so they may be able to hold on. And maybe Lupidos gets a little antsy and goes for something crazy, but that's their kind of only hope right now.
Yeah, for sure. It's like if they can survive as the Baron buff, then I think they have a really good chance of coming back. But it's very hard to hold this. The inhib will get retaken down, but not the biggest deal really. It's all about surviving the Nexus turrets. As long as none of them get picked while trying to defend or get poked down too far. We'll have to see when Lupidos tries to pull the trigger.
And that is kind of one.
Oh,
Oh,
here
looks like
comes
Dark Grace
Orn.
is going to initiate.
This
Orn
is
goes
a
live, but
knockup,
Halfway just going to get
but
bursted
enough.
down. It's just a absolute stomp from 5 members of HYG. They are not having this Pantheon in their game.
Yeah, nicely done for them. They had used a couple of ults, and now the soul point is up for Lupidos. We're looking at Genos gets the hook, but we'll have the
Yeah.
ultimate. Gotta be
But
really
they got enough
careful.
damage, but so much damage.
Just
on
auto,
Jeffrey
just
Crazy.
auto. Yeah, there you go.
He
Take
got
that.
him. Oh my god.
But the drag
Jeffrey
is
Crazy
going
hurts.
down.
He has a lot of items, and he is bursting these carries from Lupidos. So, I mean, they're hanging on.
well done by HYG. They got enough damage onto Genos before the ult went off. Jeffrey Crazy could win the 1v1, but gonna have to now survive also Ocean Soul, along with all the other buffs.
Oh yeah.
Come in the way of Lupitas, but they're getting these shutdowns. They're closing the goal gap even more. We're down below 9k at 8.5, so you know.
And even with the
we're trying to
ornaments
hold.
coming in, it's more like probably maybe 3 or 4k with the ornaments. So
Yeah, we have
it's
them
really
on.
not that bad.
We have 2 of them so far. No, 3 of them. So we're just missing the support ornament. So not the worst.
And Jeffrey Crazy's full build. Let's be completely clear here. He is on fire. That Caitlyn is going to be slapping. I mean, with the rapid fire, I mean, we're talking maybe 2 autos for this Smolder if he gets too close, or even the Ahri. So they definitely need to space and be careful with that.
Yeah, it's very much one where Vi, basically for every fight, just wants to jump on Caitlyn, ignore everyone else, and HYG just wants to prevent that. But here we go, pushing it one more time. Still has a little bit on the Baron buff. Should be falling off soon.
Oh,
as we're trying to defend this mid push. Yeah, just gotta watch out.
Oh, it's just one auto. I'm
very
telling
low.
you.
Oh my gosh.
Halfway to about saw the wrong side of Caitlyn's rifle.
And now Nexus up for the top lane. They are able to defend it for now. I believe the Baron buff is now fallen off, so don't have to worry about that. Just have to worry about the super minions in bot and mid as they're looking to take it down again. They're crazy running up far.
Might be a little bit too far, but Genos is just going to
very
go
low.
down when he gets the ult off. Halfway he's going to be flash on the Jeffrey Crazy. Doesn't really have the damage to do it, and Hanal's just going to go back, and his GA's back up, and he's resurrecting. The trap's going to be down. He should just go down from Jeffrey Crazy's damage. Genos is walking into 5 members of HYG. It's so much damage happening in the re-engage, but he does not get on the right target. Jeffrey Crazy is still alive. Someone has to kill that man, but he just pops Sin. That's 2 autos. That's what I was talking about. The Caitlyn damage. Oh, a great hook by Bonkers. Jeffrey Crazy is going to be
auto him down
on sniper duty.
Get him.
Does he have the damage?
Oh, yeah, there's the ace. They're coming back. They have now a 6k gold lead for Lupitas, but all the ornaments and just didn't end. Gave him a lot of super minions, and HYG looking to make this what seemed like unlikely comeback, but they're playing out of their mind.
Yeah, this is the Jeffrey Crazy show. Everyone else is a fantastic support role, but he is just too autoing everybody. So you keep him alive, and it's going to go well for them.
Taking their first tower in the game at 37 minutes.
Oh my god, was that the first? Alright, well, got that bounty. Good.
Smoothie, or she saying, where was Kate? This Kate in Arcane? Yeah, she could have just 1v a million Imbus's army if she played like this.
Yeah, got the not war accurate Caitlyn, I guess. I'm not sure.
She just leveled up from there, you know. She got a little better.
Is he even using that skin? I forget what skin he's using.
No, it's a different one.
I have no idea what it is.
But the Baron coming up once again. They still have all 3 inhibitors down, so it's still pretty hard to come out onto the map, and that's where they're most likely to get picked. And they've shown they can hold against the Baron, so I'd almost rather they just let it go and keep holding at their base. Keep Jeffrey Crazy alive. He doesn't have flash now because he's just killed Orange.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Ward. That might be something scary for them.
Yep, I'm worried about the flash.
My name might come. I
but
and here is the Baron for
seen multiple engages onto this Caitlyn the last couple fights, and they just haven't been able to take her down. So maybe she just able to peel.
Well,
I mean, he's kiting like crazy.
The last one was halfling ulting and jumping on Kate. We really need to see him and Vi jumping on Kate. Like, that's all that matters for Vi right now. You just need to kill Caitlyn.
Yep.
Go get your girl, just like in Arcane.
We won't bring up that scene.
Give her what she needs. Give her a good fisting.
Oh my.
But clearing off more neutral objectives. The Elder Dragon also coming up soon, so that could be what they're waiting for.
Yeah, I see. They are getting some vision down. Maybe they can try to look, but TJ's in trouble. Hanal is going to be on top of him. He
We
gets
found
all down in
TJ.
time. Hanal is going to
Who's
get
getting
bursted
picked?
down. Janos is just
Oh, he
dead
dies.
for 3 autos from Jeffrey Crazy.
Mobro's still alive. How long is
Just
he
shut
left?
down on the Hanal.
They're on
But
Jeffrey,
it's
they're
going to be a
on
lot of
Jeffrey.
damage. Is Jeffrey just going to
Ari
go down?
falls.
He does! Oh no, their carry is down. Dark Crepes is
More
coming
spear.
in. The ult comes down. TJ, you have
TJ's
the
still
damage
here.
to take him. He does. Dark Crepes
Ah,
slapped away
Beeson
on half
takes
lane,
him
but
down.
oh, Beeson, the other AD carry in the game, is also going to be able to say I can
Yep.
carry as well. At
Take out
4
Dark
items.
Grapes. He's flashing away.
he's buying time.
Honestly, yeah, he can leave him. Good call. He's leaving him, going for
Yep.
the wave, going
Yep,
for the
Beeson
end.
definitely can just end the game potentially here. The death
Yep.
timers are so large.
Dark Crepes
God.
going for the back. Will he get back in time? I think the inhibitors want to spawn pretty soon, but not soon enough. Got 1 tower left. Dark Grapes, you just gotta go in.
Oh,
Trying to hit the
Beeson
towers.
kind of just ignoring him.
Taking him
Is he
down.
gonna
Use your
end
W
the game? Dark
procs.
Crepes does damage.
He's gotta back off, but there's no towers left. You just gotta
Okay.
protect that inhibitor. That's all you need. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got 2
he
seconds.
did it.
Alright, your team's up. You're not down yet. You're not down yet.
Oh, that's
He
a,
needs my crazy comments when Hailstorm's here. Come on now. I'm nothing compared to you, Eli. And
alright,
the game
well,
is not over still.
Good
Elder
defense.
Dragon is up. There's nothing but 1 inhibitor and a Nexus for HYG. But they're still in this game.
the good news is
Only down
The
like
turrets can't
4k
respawn.
now. No, 6k. My bad. Math is mathing.
the
the turrets
turrets
can
can't
respawn?
respawn though. So yeah,
Can't
the,
respawn.
they can't. Yeah, the turrets around Nexus can't respawn. I think it's 2.5
Really?
minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Oh, there's a lot of bursts going down.
I didn't know they made that a thing. What the hell?
It is this season. Yeah, I honestly have never seen it. Usually, if you
Dino's
kill the
getting
turrets,
very low from the Elder and poke over the wall. You gotta be very careful. Beeson is alone if you got hooked.
Oh, there's a
Got the ult
TP going
coming
down
down.
to the top lane. They're going to go to the fight
Oh,
out.
they're going
I don't
for the
know,
end.
Beeson.
Beeson's
Yeah,
going
they're going to go for the end. There's double
They gotta
TP.
get
I
back.
didn't even realize
If they don't
Beeson
back
had
the
it.
game ends, they can't do it.
Got the back
Lupitas
door.
will backdoor as
You
the
did
Elder will fall.
HYG dirty.
The
Oh,
Fnatic end. TJ picks up the Elder, but the game will go to Lupitas. What a game number 1!
Wow.
My goodness.
I mean,
That was
I
ridiculous.
love starting the series out with the bangers. So
Yeah, like we thought, what, like 10, 15 minutes ago, it's like, alright, Lupitas will close this up nicely. We'll go into game number 2, and then we drag it out with HYG just fighting tooth and nail, almost pulling it back, but the back door bringing them down.
yeah, I mean,
Just like Vi and Caitlyn. Wait, what?
just. Oh, I hope they don't ban those two for next game.
Yeah, those
Oh, yeah.
freaking autos where it just kills you in like 2 hits.
Jeez.
Ridiculous.
So much damage. You can see the graphs there. She's well above everybody else. Even DJ actually up there quite a bit. But man, I feel so bad for HYG. I felt like they did everything right at the end of the game, and they still end up with the loss with the back door.
Enos playing the system. What do you mean, KB? Oh, but yeah, very smart of them. They honestly a great engage for the Elder Dragon, but just didn't see the TPs going out in time to get back and defend their base. So really well
Yep.
played by both teams. A great comeback by HYG, but Lupitas pulling out the victory in the end.
Yep. Yeah, I'm really excited
Um,
to see how these next drafts go, knowing what they saw in those games, and we know HYG's never out of the game, so makes those ever more exciting.
He won 9.4k, but he was in the game. Hey man, sometimes you just gotta believe in your team. That's how you win some points. But he did win 9.4. He won part of 9.4. It's distributed amongst all the winners.
He got my full 3,000.
Yeah, actually, won a vote for once. So there we go. Hooray for gambling. So what I was gonna ask you after the game, when I initially thought it was gonna end, how you thought about TJ's initial jungling on the Zyra, his pathing.
Wild.
Like you said, he has a really good full clear, and he opted not
Sure.
to, and just went for ganks. And it looked
Yeah.
like later in the game he was actually behind in CS, and I'm used
Yeah.
to seeing Zyra's up a fair amount in CS.
And TJ, if I remember correctly, he likes to play like Xin Zhao, Rek'Sai, these more aggressive style junglers who focus on gating. So it fits his play style doing it that way. I totally get it. Me, I'm like the efficiency is king. So, but I mean, did it work for him? I don't think it really worked too well that early game for him. Doesn't mean it can't work. But I think it still fits his play style, and I'd rather him play the way he likes to play. So.
Right. Oh, also, Eli, if you want to jump in with us, feel free.
Also,
I know you
so
said you were. Go ahead.
yeah, Eli, if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to. But so ruling has come down due to the tardiness of Lapitas getting lined up. The rules have been enforced, and they have forfeited game number 2 due to them not lining up in time for game number 1. So it is actually 1-1, and this next one will be game number 3 to decide the series.
Okay, so technically they forfeited game 1, and that was game 2, right?
Yes, but they were in
All
the
right.
middle of game 1 when that was
When
fully
it was
decided.
decided. Gotcha. Okay, yep. Following the rules.
Sure.
Unfortunate they had to show up a little late, but still got some good action. What up, Eli? How you doing?
Yo,
How do you enjoy watching game number 1?
wait the banger.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, as stated, going into game number 3. So try and be on time for your games. It's in the rules. We got to respect everyone's times, and it is what it is. So we had a banger game 2. So we're hoping for another banger to end out this series and see who can take it home.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're hoping Vi will bang her. By her, we all know who.
Dear God, it's not going to stop.
Hey,
You
it's
just
his
say,
whole
"Oh God,"
show's fault.
you're like, "Oh God, there's 2 of them now." Yeah, I'd be interested to see how that game would have went if he had gone for more of a full clear, and if he just had a little more power for some of his later fights. A lot of it ended up on the shoulders of Jeffrey Crazy for the holds,
Yeah.
but if he had a little more damage from that Zyra coming out, might have made it a little easier to push him back and actually have gotten that victory.
Yeah, I'd have to see what his ending item his inventory looked like towards the end of that game, just to see actually how far behind he was. But yeah, I mean, his job was to peel that game, so I mean, one item, yeah, it would have helped with the damage, but I mean, at the end of the day, he just needs to get his ults down and stop them from killing Jeffrey Crazy. So,
Right.
it's fine. I think he just maybe should go towards some of those more comfort picks, and because I know going against him before, I think it was his Rek'Sai potentially that was just a terror. I mean, we couldn't deal with it. So,
Yeah, I'm used
maybe
to him being
flexible.
very aggressive, so
Mhm.
we'll see what we come up with for game number 3. Are there any draft changes you'd like to see?
Eli, you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I was kind of just thinking through like their entire drafting strategy. And like obviously we had an Ornn for an engage. I honestly, it's kind of hard for me to like pin down what like Aurora does for me. Like I guess it's kind of peel / engage, because like they kind of changed her ult so many times that's not like really as engaged as it used to be. But it feels like at least from this last game they should have been giving the keys to Jeffrey Crazy because he kind of popped off. So maybe doing like an enchanter support, something that can be really nice to like buff this carry that
Right.
nearly carried us from a 14k deficit. Maybe switching up the support instead of having engage because we had Ornn plus Aurora, and we had a little bit of peel that I think we definitely needed with Zyra. Could have done like an enchanter support. I think, in my opinion, probably would have paired a little bit
For sure. We see
nice with the carry.
they don't want to see the Aurora again in game number 2 for Lupitas. Took out Silas and Jinx again, and we said no Mord and no Vi this game, along with the Wukong ban.
No,
And we get the
we lost
We
Hui
get the
combo.
combo.
got the Hui first pick from HYG. The
Yeah, I was
Karma
kind of in
Ezreal.
shambles about that Vi ban.
I mean, it all popped off. Let's be honest. It was warranted.
Yeah,
That definitely was warranted.
I'll just commission you to write me a Rule 34 thing for it. You know.
Oh no.
Hey, oh, what the hell?
Assuming that's Karma Ezreal bot, got a lot of
Yeah.
poke, so we're gonna see how we want to
Very
play into it.
oppressive lane, kind of known for
Got
its like
Misfortune
aggression.
coming down, so not opting to go back into Caitlyn.
Are we thinking this is the spicy Hui Misfortune bot lane? That's the real question.
I don't know if
Um,
Bonkers is in his pool.
Yeah, probably not.
And like
But-
I still like Bonkers on the Nautilus and like these more engaged. He was hitting every hook in that early game, so I
and the
would like to see
Swain
him.
pickup
Okay, well something's
could
happening.
be the Swain support.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
could
something's
be
happening.
Hui or
Swain.
Swain mid and butt.
Wayne Gaming. Oh, that's true. MF top question mark?
Well, we've seen the Caitlyn top already once
Oh my
this
God.
season.
I don't range top players. Get the heck out of here, man.
Ooh.
Going with the Ziggs mid,
Unless the
got a bunch of
Cassiopeia player.
range for that, and the tower executes on the satchel.
Yeah, 6 new champions
Mhm.
this game, so it'll be a big shakeup.
Always
Zig-
good taking towers, pressuring
Zig-
lanes, wave clear.
Ziggs new OP, he can secure the feats by blowing up a tower with his satchel.
Oh yeah.
True. Hmm.
Well, we
Now
got
we
the
see a
Nocturne
Nocturne
ban.
ban coming down, just trying to stop all that hard engage coming out. They're
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a
TJ's
lot of jungle bans coming.
assuming TJ's looking for
That's
something
kind of
aggressive.
funny.
There's the Graves, man.
I think it's kind of funny. I guess it makes sense, obviously, because it's a TJ champion. But Loki has like, man, Nocturne's actually not bad into like MF because it can be hard for MF to actually get good alt angles
Right,
because
right.
of the blind and stuff like that. So I was thinking
Uh,
like low key, it's not bad, but also
I'll
they still
fit in
need a
Trundle
tank,
one more
so
time.
or some sort of like front line for this comp as Lupidas because they have obviously Enchanter, 2 damage, 1
Right.
AP, 1 AD. They still need some tanks, so I guess Nocturne isn't really tanky enough. But I like
The
doing
Viego
like
pickup.
splitting up
Okay.
the map with it. But Viego,
The reset
God, I hate
swing
that champ.
kill someone. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're
Boo.
taking us out of their top laner. Could be the Ornn again for HYG if they want.
That's what I was hoping for. I think he actually did pretty well into it. Not terrible in lane, but he had some pretty good engages. Zach, I do like the Zach quite a bit.
Oh,
Zach's
Zach
good
classic.
engage. Could still be jungle, so could still see Zach and Ornn for those beefy boys on the front line.
Obviously.
If
Oh,
Viego
and we
gets
get the
strong
Gnar.
though, oh the Gnar.
Okay. I
We
didn't.
get the
As long
Gnar.
as he's comfortable on Gnar, I like that pick. You just gotta know how to manage that Gnar bar and have the ults
Feels
ready.
a little bit weird. I just with the Swain feels a little bit weird. Maybe I'm like losing a little bit, but I feel like the Swain pick feels a little weird. Like not a lot of high like drain tank damage from Lupitas to like
Oh,
Ambessa,
Mbessa.
all
to
right.
tank.
I'd like to see
Oh, we
this.
get the embassy.
looking to jump onto Gnar and just stay on his face.
Damn, there's no Caitlyn
Yeah,
or
I was
Vi
about
to
to say,
jump.
yeah.
Feels bad. But yeah, this Swain feels a little weird for me on the HYG team. I feel like the HYG team does have like a nice combo with
HYG comp way better than Lupitas.
with
Smoothie's feeling
the
the
MF
HYG comp.
plus Hui plus Zach engage into MF Hui, and Hui hits a good R, means that MF can hit a good R, and Nar is kind of a good all rounder, can disengage, can kind of engage. It also just depends on if he's mega or not. But
Right.
the Swain feels a little weird in my mind. Like it can kind of engage. I guess since the E changes, it makes it a little bit easier to get hit by the E's, so it's not that bad. But it's just like feels like a weird angle for Swain in my mind. I don't know.
We got
Maybe
the
I'm losing it.
gambles. We got the gambles up for game 3. Make sure you get your votes in for the team you think will win some of those channel points.
Yeah, I don't know who I want to go with
I don't need
here.
Swain to engage on that team. Yeah, the Swain's not really
I
there
know
for
it's not
engage,
Swain isn't there for engage. It just feels weird in the team comp.
but I agree. I like HYG's comp way better. I feel like Lupitas kind of has to be winning to do anything because they have 3 really good poke champs and Ezreal, Karma, and Ziggs, and then Viego and Mbessa who just want to dive in.
Yeah.
So it feels a little disjointed. If Viego gets really big, I don't think that'll matter because the champ's ridiculous when fed, and then Mbessa could just plan to be a side laner the whole game. So I think that's fine. We'll just have to see how it works out, and they very much need to have that big lead. I think if they want to have a impactful game with these champs, it's a
Yeah,
lot
I think
easier to wombo with the HYG team.
Nar's
Oh
really easy
yeah,
to take
it's
advantage of
100%
too.
easier for HYG to wombo. They definitely have the setup to wombo better and actually team fight significantly better than Lupitas does. I think it's more of a Lupitas is going to look for side lane picks and side lane pressure because that's what's going to be a little bit better for them and splitting the map up. I don't really think they want team fights ever, realistically. And
Right.
they're just going to be wanting to go for like 2v1 plays. Hopefully Viego plays for top side, gets lead on Mbessa. But Mbessa gets really annoying and is able to get fed and just like pop into a fight and one shot one of the carries and then just like run the hell away because she has insane mobility. I think it's kind of a win. And then you kind of just take the picks and you're just looking for a lot more picks. Ziggs is always kind of technically there with his ultimate ability, and so is Ezreal. If they're able to like look for a pick on side lanes and they can have Ziggs and Ezreal or Ezreal R and Ziggs hover from mid, it's almost like they have 4 people. So it is kind of like I feel like more it's possible to win, but it seems a lot higher skill that they're going to need to execute on. So I agree that it's going to be a lot easier for HYG to execute and probably win this game. But I kind of can see the windows where Lupitas has like opportunities, but it's a lot less clear than HYG, which I always think is worse. I was just thinking like about when they picked this Swain, like I don't know, it just feels like a weird spot for me in my mind. But I guess Swain maybe is good into Karma. I have zero idea.
I think Swain's is pretty good with MF because you can like if you hit the E, you can kind of hold them there for the ultimate and
Yeah.
stand in front of MF. Remember to get your gambles in if you want to. We got them going as they're getting the load time into game number 3 to see who will take the series. So far, it's 60-40, slightly favored for HYG.
Yeah, I
And
definitely. I just don't. Their win con is definitely through the Mbessa through the sideline. You kind of just like 4-1, and hopefully Mbessa can just win.
Yeah. It's like it's definitely a lot more of a harder win condition or a win condition that you need to be like locked in on the fact that hey, we're playing through Mbessa, we're not trying to team fight, and be willing to back off or give stuff when they're grouped as 5 and just play through the sides and try to get towers and stuff like that. It's just like a lot harder, I feel like, especially at our level, to play
we can also
this type of team
toss
comp.
the 1 win into the HYG column form.
Oh, yep. Yep, it
Since
is
we had
1-1.
the
It is
FF
1-1.
come through for the series.
Yeah, DJ's kind of just playing all my favorite junglers right now, which is exciting me because I used to main Zach quite a bit. I think it's my most played jungler right now, and the Zyra. So I like that quite a bit. And Zach kind of, do you need the farm early on Zach because points and E is how you get your range. So
TJ dropped 40k skulls voting for HYG for this game, so he really
what?
believes in his team winning.
What?
I guess
Oh
so.
my god!
He is playing the
Jeez, my
green jungler,
voice.
so knowing we're in Valhalla, they've basically won already. Green jungler is OP.
Green jungler's OP. Yes.
Jeez, my voice is dying. I'm sorry. I was gonna say, low key, there was part of me that wanted to see the Zach go top. because I played a little bit of Zach Top, and I've been a little bit of an enjoyer, a partaker, one might say.
I don't think I've played it. I played
Yeah,
plenty of tactical, but
as long as you focus on picking up your blobs, it's very annoying to deal with.
mm,
Might not be one Dark Crepes is used to though, so don't want to just randomly pull it out. And yeah, if your voice is dying, you can always feel free to rest your voice. We've
Mm.
we, we've got people. It's up to you.
I don't know why, because it was fine earlier. But it might be from yelling at little children on how to ski properly.
that'll do it.
Are you like the ski instructor?
Yeah.
There you go. That'll do
And then I played 2 hours of indoor soccer after my job.
it. Sounds like a good day.
It was a good day, actually. And then today I actually didn't really yell at kids, so I'm actually genuinely surprised that my voice is dying.
You were just yelling too much from the excitement of game 1 ending. With
I guess
Yeah.
so, yeah.
the
You know
comeback,
me.
him in the back door, and me making comments about Vi and Caitlyn. It got you too hot and bothered.
Yeah, I was so hot and bothered, jeez. The fisting? Oh.
We know you're gonna rewatch it when you get off.
Yeah, he's gonna
I'm gonna
rewatch it
replay
and
that line
alone.
alone with the lights off. With
And
a
here we're
bottle of
loading into
lotion
the
on my
game.
nightstand. I mean, huh?
Do you guys think we'll see any invade?
No, I mean there's not really much that either team has other than the Swain hook. Probably gonna be
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
5
say
point.
same thing. It's not really like anybody has like very solid engage. I mean, I
Right,
guess you
right.
could go Viego W, but that sounds troll as frick for his clear.
But if
Surely,
you
right?
get first blood, though, you're 1/3 of the way to the feet now.
Ooh.
Oh, now we've gone on from vying Caitlyn
Well-
to feet. Jeez.
I say that, but we have 3 members of Lupidos
We
sitting in
do.
that top
I might be
side
looking.
rush.
Dingus
might-
could go E and drop a slow on Marbra, and maybe that gives him enough to get
We had to
a
predict
mantra
that he's in that
Q.
bush.
I think they're looking to just poke in and drop a ward to get that little bit
Yeah.
of extra vision.
Mhm. Are they gonna do it late?
Dark
Oh,
Crepes, you were walking
walking
in the
into
same bush you
Genos.
did last time.
How much
No.
damage
This
are we
fight
gonna take?
before.
A little bit, not too much. Get the ward down on the blue buff though, so we know Zach is starting bot side. I like the little
It is.
poke in. That's a good strat. You risk them poking in. If someone had just walked up to their blue buff, they wouldn't have known. Didn't happen for them, so they went out slightly on that vision game.
And then unfortunately for HYG, Zach's first clear, unless you start Raptors, is abysmal. Or not first clear, but first buff. So he does kind of need the help. Like he can sustain, but it's so slow. So HYG is going to help the jungle out here.
Right.
To give him a little bit of
Help a
assistance.
jungler out.
Shouldn't be
brother.
too bad. We'll lose a little bit of the push bot lane, so you just have to watch out for any level 2 shenanigans.
I would
but
never help my jungler.
Against the poke lane, though,
Or,
I don't think it'll be too bad. Zig's getting a
I'm a
lot of
true
damage
top
down
lane.
actually on the way immediately, so
Ooh.
gonna have
Little
to
bit
see
of
some
trading.
dodges coming out.
have you guys been watching any pro play at all?
I've seen the videos where they talk about Los Returnus.
Of course.
Yes, of
Balance
course. Sitting
enjoyers,
here
are
sounds-
we?
Yes,
Oh, no.
totally. It's honestly so much fun watching those. I haven't been watching as much pro play, but I have seen that there's been some funny drafts because they've been doing Fearless
Right.
already. And like I know there's like a certain type of Fearless that they're doing. I think the one where if it's played in a game, no one else can play it as well, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep,
Yep.
that's how it works.
Which is awesome.
yeah, it's a
I
good
think
shake
that's so fun.
Nice root there from Swain. Gets pulled back. TJ's in the area, but
good
they're
damage on the
safe.
half lane.
Damage.
might be
TJ
looking to
is
find
hovering,
Viego.
but I believe TJ is just going to get collapsed on. He
Just
does get the E over
jumps
the
the
wall, so
wall.
he needs to go okay.
Oh, Dingus taking
Nice
a
poke there for Mabra. Bulgaria's telling you why you don't get ganked, Eli, in the chat.
Oh damn, my bum. The usual.
A good idea there. Oh, and Bessa's actually on the blue
Oh,
buff.
he's just on the blue buff. Is he just going to ward down? Yeah,
I
looks
think
like he got a deep ward.
He was hoping to catch the Zac on it.
Okay.
Jumps the wall, so it didn't actually get seen by that ward, I don't think.
Well, if my jungler helped me, maybe I'd help my jungler, you know, like
I'm help jungler. Sure.
Definitely taking some big damage from his fortune. He's going to get quite low. This is definitely a different style of champion than the Pantheon. So see how Halfling can kind of work the karma, which is not the press the flash button and try to kill your target. So
I have both
Right.
PTSD.
A good bounce there, hits on the
ooh,
Ezreal.
good fear.
Oh, nice. That was a good dodge.
Halfling gets the heal down with the
nice.
empowered W.
Zach
Feel
is
that
here
outback.
in the mid lane with
And
speed
that's-
coming
Oh,
through.
Zach overshoots.
It's gonna be
He's
first
going to get
blood.
CC
Might
down,
be
and
enough.
Manal's going to need the flash, but
Oh,
follow up
man.
from TJ, getting the first blood down from Zach. Very well played by him. It looks like Vega actually burned flash sometime right before that.
Can't only help Hobbit because he's really an ADC. That's fair.
But Marbot is out of
Oh,
mana and maybe
Which is
out
we
of
did.
life.
Auto
Demon
him.
Slayer lands this
Oh,
Q. He
my God.
does.
You got
It's
him.
going to be a good trade back from Demon Slayer.
Dark Creep's doing a good
Oh,
job
this is
zoning away from the Ambessa currently.
Halfway is also getting low again, but he's just using
That
Jeffrey
heal.
Crazy to get his
HYG's
heals.
mana pool's looking a little rough. So,
Yeah, I think that's something brought up in game one. I think Marbot had many instances where he was kind of out of mana in the beginning of the game and had some plays not go in his
oh,
favor.
nice hit. Nice Q by Beast in there, really putting some pressure on Bonkers. Trading with these
Oh, the
empowered
exhaust goes
W's.
down to Jeffrey
Oh,
Crazy. Could they
okay.
follow up with the damage? Beeson not able to land any other abilities. The exhaust is going to be wasted.
Good route to
Jeffrey
keep him
Crazy is
alive.
low.
Yep, Halfling abusing that mantra W to get those healings, so that any even trade is actually a trade in their favor.
Oh, but
A good
that was
dodge.
a great
Oh.
dodge from Dark Crepes. He was certainly dead. The flash maybe a little bit overkill. He did dodge everything with the E, but it was probably better safe than
Oh,
sorry.
boy.
TP coming down. TJ's
Bot
going to
lane
land both
gangbang.
abilities, but doesn't have the flash. The TP's so slow. There's
Yeah,
nothing to
TP.
do. More balls in the back. Full health.
Honestly,
full
that was
sadness.
not that bad for Lupidas. A TP plus a flash for two
two
flashes. It's like, I'm taking that, especially since we didn't lose anybody.
Feels bad when you try to TP gank early and you're like, I'll be there in like 10 years,
So
don't worry.
long.
Yeah, bro. By the time that TP gets there, my dad will be back with the milk.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But just
The
summoner
milk
trade,
was
we
just
see
bucket.
Lupinas on the grubbies, looking to grab all three of those. Zach looking for a gank mid.
TJ is walking up and waiting for Dingus Slayer. Does he have the
Oh,
out? He does get the W
nice
down.
satchel.
Well played, Dingus Slayer. But the
Oh,
ult comes out from
good.
Marbot.
Live.
Shouldn't be enough damage, but maybe it was close.
Quay Gaming.
Oh man, they
That
just
was a lot
halfway
of
across the
damage.
map and about dies. That's
my
crazy.
gosh, wait
Oh,
all the time.
burning!
Almost.
Oh. Dingus Slayer
Oh.
says calculating and walks away.
They do get the three grubbies top side, looking like a trade for the dragon, so it'll be 1-for-1 on those objectives. Getting a little bit of
Just
poke
gonna look for a little bit of poke.
from
Either
the
of the
bot
top
lane.
laners have backed.
Ooh, good CC
Oh.
down from TJ, but it's not enough to follow up on. Arcane shifts away to safety, but there are 4 members on the bottom side of the map. Halfway, you might be in trouble.
No
Got some
pressure.
damage down.
Yep, they're starting to shift over. I looked for a second
Nice.
like they're thinking about diving, but I guess they,
Nice
oh,
grab.
TJ
they are
going
looking.
in.
Ah,
It
he
is
misses.
dive angle. Are they going to keep going though?
They
Wow.
need to make the
So
decision
they don't,
now.
don't
if they
have the
wanna-
wave for the death.
Yep, probably a good hold for them.
Yeah.
Good looks, good looks. Didn't really lose anything. Still even on the jungle objectives. Even kills 1-1. So everything's still up for grabs as far as the upgrades.
A little bit of a CS advantage in the jungle.
They kind of expect that. Zach usually falls behind. His clear's definitely going to be as fast as Viego. So
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a jungle where I
No
feel
idea how
like
it
being
goes.
behind is much less of a problem.
He also has a kill, so it's not that bad.
ooh, good zone. Oh, it's a
Oh,
huge hole
yes,
for Bonkers. Halfway
Oh,
going
no,
to get
he threw out the
exhausted and just going to
Q.
fall down. Jeffrey Crazy. That was an excellent zone by Bonkers with the W and able to get the E pull down.
Oh, B Sim.
but we see
damage back.
Anol is sneaking into that boss side. Brush.
He also has his ultimate and flash, so he can flash R onto the MF. Let's see if MF can react to it, maybe. Trading back.
Ooh, let's see.
Arm back in
Dark
attack.
Crepes is going to have
Oh.
great combo to
Oh.
Genos. He might be in trouble He's gonna be all in. He does a lot of
Genos wins
damage.
that,
But this will be a
we don't
possible
know.
fight.
There's no kill. No kill. Oh.
Oh, B-Sin is
down,
just
the ult
getting
coming out.
pumped down, but no, might get the reset.
Oh,
Definitely crazy.
oh,
And he
he
is
got
going to get the reset.
It's 2 to
He's
2.
going to be
Oh,
very
no.
low. So they're
Oh, he's
going to
gonna
get
get-
enough damage coming down. No, Gino's going to get
He's blobbed.
popped, and then
the
I'll just
Swade
get
will
another
fall.
reset. The bombs are going to go
Another one.
Oh,
down.
no, it's Diego Gaming.
Oh, it feels so bad when you're just sitting there, Zach, with your blobs, and no one's going to be around to help you. But great kills coming out from Lupitos.
So close, but
Yeah.
resets are OP.
I know. It's like, we almost got him. Oh no, somebody died. It's duped.
Yeah,
But
that's
That's
the
what
one
it feels
more
like every
feat.
time with that champ. God damn it.
We'll play there to Lupitas. We got those kills.
Oh.
That one won't go for the dive, although it could have been a really good time to look for it, really.
Mhm.
It could have been. I just think Beast-Sin plus Halfling both have a little bit, are a little too low on mana. Not mana.
Yep. And they
HP,
haven't bought yet, so being a little safer.
Yeah, this Ziggs is
Yeah.
huge. He's 3-0-0. I think he's picked up almost all the kills except for the one reset that Diego got down there. So
Yeah, Dingus feeling good.
I assume he's
You know,
going
he
to go
has
for the
been
Ludens
slaying
first,
those
but
dinguses.
Hey. Oh, you calling HYG dinguses? Come on.
My bad. Dingus eye? Is
Sure.
that the plural?
The
that can't be
dinguses?
right.
But we still have the tower objective up as well as the jungle objective, so we'll see how those fall. Currently in the lead for Lupita slightly. And Ambessa jumping in, gets to jump away from
Doing
Crepes.
the best of things.
Oh
Oh, Dark
my
Crates is taking
goodness
so
gracious.
much damage. You don't even know where it's coming from. Meganar is getting proc, but Diego's going to just walk away.
Alright, he's
Honestly-
Meganar, he gets to heal basically his whole health
Pretty
bar
much.
for free.
Yep.
Thank you,
yeah.
right?
He should just put his
And all
on
is
cooldown whenever he
covering though,
wants
but we
after
see
this
multiple
matchup.
members on the top side of the map. It's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
a fight.
Engage
They're going to walk
everyone's
into the engage from Dark Crepes. It's going to be a
Oh,
combo down with
deleted.
both members of Lupitas. They both go down. Marlborough picking up
Very
both
nice
of those kills. We have all
rotation by
5
HYG.
members on the top
They're
side of
all
the map. TP's galore. It's going to be a fight, but Marlborough just zoning everyone away. Dingus Slayer is getting popped down. Now Halfling's going to be in trouble. Flash in from Bonkers. Get the hook
Nice
down.
pull.
It was a great hook. Halfling able to get the
Oh.
flash out with no health left. The
Oh.
Zac is so tiny.
Oh,
Beeson, the
he
arcade shit
Go,
back over. Can he
Beeson.
finish
Get
up
him.
the rest of the kills? Dingus Slayer is poking him
Up
down.
enough.
He is. That might be
Flash
enough, but
it.
no, Genos is here with the ulti. He's going to get the kill onto... Oh, it's a triple kill off from Beeson. Genos
Oh,
just comboing him
snap.
down, doing 200 years kind of champs things, but wrong champion. But it was still such a huge fight with Lupitas. So much burn there from the TPs.
Yeah, it looks so good, but they went a little too deep and got punished
got
by
edged.
Lupitas. Once they got that kill, should have just let Halfling go and said, alright, let's get these grubs for ourselves.
The fact that Halfling didn't die there, he's a pro edger, I guess. He edged HYG there.
Will be a nice setup if they want to go for the 4-1 kind of gameplay with these 6 grubs going the way of Lupitas as well, and now only need 1 jungle objective for their boot upgrades.
Yeah, there was 3 kills picked up for Beeson there. He should, yeah, he's got the Triforce. I was about to say, he should have that Triforce done. Does have the Triforce done. That lane's going to get so much harder.
Ezreal's
Cool.
gonna be scary, Zig's looking scary, they put a lot of kills on their 2 carries, so good setup for this game.
This is the Pope comp they drafted, so at least it's on the right people.
Sir.
This was exactly what they needed to have this comp look really good, so they just gotta execute now.
Yeah, but we see 3 members from the
Here comes the
HYG
Wombo
coming in
though!
for the
We have a
Wombo.
little bit-
Oh, it's going to be a huge CC to Misfortune all over the top and so much damage. Can
beautiful.
Beeson get away? He's got no health. Are they going to commit to the dive? No, they're going to back
Oh.
off that turret smacks.
Oh, that feels unfortunate.
But at least
that he
they got
away.
one. Marlborough doing the damage to the Dingus Slayer is going to whiff the ulti. But the Qs are still coming down, and Genos, meanwhile, is just smacking away at the top lane.
He's getting those plates.
Picking up
Nom,
the
nom, nom.
Dragon for themselves, so that'll be 2 objectives the way of HYG. Looking like it'll be the Rift Herald fight for that final objective. Or jungle objective at least. Tower might fall by then since they have 6 grubbies.
Yeah, Yeah, Best is still smacked away at that top
Yeah.
lane. It should be about halfway done.
Looks like 3 plates down already, going for the reset with that gold.
Yeah, and Dark Reach is doing really well CSing and keeping up with this Mbessa, but after that last fight in the top lane earlier, he definitely has fallen quite a bit behind the
Nice
clip
hook
coming
by
down, but
Toya.
that was a good hook out. Beasted
All the
might
slows.
be dead.
Gonna get run
Yeah,
down.
Jeffrey Crazy just able to finish this one out. Well played by Bonkers,
God
holding and not
damn.
taking that kill.
Big shutdown for Jeffrey Crazy.
Yeah, we
Up
know
to
he can
3
carry,
kills
so
himself now. And sitting at like a 1k gold lead, taking some plates themselves out. Oh, they could actually get
they
this
actually
tower.
got to get this first tower, but half
They
of
should
is trying to
just
come down
commit
and say
for it.
no
Commit for it. Take it.
to
It's fine.
that, but they do get it. Wow.
Alright, now it's all down to the final
Oh.
jungle objective.
Oh, the engage. Dark Crepes does not have the Narbar to do anything about this. He's just going to be dead. Pretty sure that Hanal just kind of walked around and didn't do anything, but he didn't need
Oh,
to.
That
the
was
satchel the
a
wrong
game.
way.
Wow.
Not the
I
satchel.
do not think he meant to do that, and it is going to be his death sentence.
He killed himself
Great.
with the satchel.
Sometimes you just gotta donate your life, right?
I just noticed the Otacon wall is actually really good for Viego. That's like the perfect spot to put his little stealth field.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
trade
it is-
buff. TJ
Wait, it
walking
makes it
straight into
easier
the
for
brawl
junglers
here.
to gank top lane. Disgusting.
As you're
Yeah,
over the top,
remove
do they have
Otacon,
the
we
damage?
can have ganks come top.
No, Hanal's just gonna
Oh my
die
God, did he
potentially,
leave?
but another miraculous 1 HP.
We're gonna
Get
get a
away.
slow on Halfling.
I think half.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Jeffrey Crazy just has the
Oh,
Ghost Blade.
knows
He just
the
ran him
ultimate, takes
down.
him down,
Oh
and
my god.
The
Rift
support
Herald
plays-
spawns in
pays for
50
the jungle
seconds.
sense.
Everyone should be back on the map by then, but they're trying to set up for it early.
I feel like I decided you just have to ban all the ADCs because it feels like Jeffrey Crazy can play anything at this point.
He's a madman.
You know,
He's crazy.
He might have crazy in his
He
name.
might
yeah.
be a little bit crazy. Tower falls down that bot lane. Ezreal with the Soul Tower Gold doesn't feel good for him to keep his snowballing going.
Getting some
Very
good damage on that
manageable
mid tower.
gold lead.
Yep.
For
Now-
HYG.
We got 10 seconds on this Rift Herald. Both junglers are in the area. We got 4 people. Only person not around is Mabra, but he has that TP ready to go.
And it is empowered now, so he does get there a little bit quicker than his earlier play.
Nar's going
From
for the reset,
bot
so
lane.
he won't have that Nar bar ready to go as we're getting jumped
All
on.
looking for the engage. CJ taking a little bit of damage. And here comes the poke
Boy,
we've
TPing
been
over.
talking about.
TP coming, Nar coming from base. They have
Yeah.
started it, so they do need to get in there if they want to go for this objective.
They do got, yeah, they definitely need to get in there. Nar with no rage isn't going to be
Not
too much of a
half
fight, but it looks like they're just kind of giving it up. They can't really walk in. There's so much
Feeling the
zoning.
poke. They got the vision from the E. They see it's low. Can TJ jump
Jeffrey
in? for the
Crazy can
steal?
do any damage, so they're all getting poked
Oh, they
off. The
got in
juggler
there.
is out of the fight. Let's see if they can get it in. It's going to be a great
Jump in
engagement
for
for
Crazy.
TJ.
That's
The
up.
Rambo's coming right back over. Marble going to pick up one. Dark Fate slating Genos,
Get it.
and it is going to go over to
HYG gets
Zac, so HYG gets the feats.
Really
Yeah,
well played by
from
them. Got into there, came as a team, walked around, avoided
And
enough.
Jeffrey
pokes.
Crazy's not done. It's a
Ooh.
rampage coming over from the misfortune, and TJ says he's going to go back in too. Oh, and he never used it. A lot of damage
Oh.
coming down, but then all's coming in for his
Oh, should have held the satchel.
Oh, the-
vengeance. He just
He doesn't get
popped
the ult.
mid-air. Oh, Jeffrey Crazy is, as we have said, crazy. He is alive and thriving. 6-1-1.
Huge play for
Dingus holds the
HYG.
satchel for a little bit longer and
Brought
lets
it.
Hanal get a little bit closer and R in him. I think Jeffrey Casey actually dies there.
Could have been, but it did not happen. And they
Unfortunate- it
get,
did not,
they
in fact,
get the
happen.
feat. They get the objective. It was even gold until that mid tower just fell. Barely a lead to Lapidus, but playing really well for HYG, keeping this game even despite the early setbacks.
Yep.
Now we're looking at
They-
this dragon. If HYG can get it, they'll also be on soul point, and that would be huge for them having even more win cons in their pocket.
Yep.
Yeah, this game's kind of playing out the exact same, where it's just protect the president, Mr. Jeffrey Crazy, president of HYG. So they got the same win condition here. They actually played with it pretty well from last time.
Yep, and they have a
with it
better
with the half
team
lead.
fighting comp than the other team at this point, as we saw from that
There
last
comes
team
the
fight.
rift charge. Got the first tower. Got a
Ooh,
good shot.
good pull. Dingus like taking a lot of damage from Bonkers, but it is going to be an engage. Geno's looking over the wall, but doesn't get the ult down. He whiffs it. And unfortunately, just gets to stand there, but the damage is insane. TJ is going to try to heal for the rest of his team. Swade is popping around, but there's a huge Q over for the Zac. So much damage, and wait, Slay Marbra on the backside. Yeah, and Hole actually got in there and slayed Marbra, but Jeffrey Crazy just
can't get hit.
The damage. TJ gets the hook down. Does he still have the ult? Misfortune can clean up this fight, but this is going to be a 1v4. Jeffrey Crazy, you better get out of there. Oh, everyone's so low.
What the heck? How did this
now?
He does have ult. Oh.
He didn't have ult for the fight. That would have been a huge change.
Yep.
But a really good dive there. Hanuel able to get on the back line, take out Mabra, and really disrupt that fight, and able to fight it really well from Lupitas.
Yeah, for having just Eclipse, Mbessa was way too tanky there.
Yeah, that's
just Mbessa things, you know?
and this is a release Mbessa.
Luckily for HYG, they did take out the jungler, so the dragon is still up. They can all reset and get back on the map. There is no TP for Gnar, who is heading topways, so we'll see if they end up fighting for this objective or not. The rest of Lupitas now coming out of the base as well from their resets.
Yeah, I think if HYG fights this, they're gonna have to be aware of, obviously, Mbessa having a TP advantage.
Yeah, it looks like she is going
top wave to match Gnar.
But Gnar does not have the TP.
Gnar, he has 2 items as well.
Could rejoin if they wanted to.
Dark Rage might be in a bad position. Dinos does a lot of damage, hitting on 2 items.
Gnar bar.
Does look to try to get away, but just gets CC'd down, and Otacon says, I'm going to 2v1 you.
200 years!
And Genos takes Gnar down. Little solo bull on the top lane.
And now gets a little push, can still TP down for this fight if he wants to. We have
the
flank coming out.
This is what he's been good at. That was a huge hook out from Bonkers. Can they make anything happen out of it, Bonkers? But this just goes wide. All the ults coming over the top of the dragon's going to be low. Can he get the smite down? He does! And all gets the steal. Can he finish out the fight? Jeffrey Crazy is just going to go godlike. He may be able to take Lupitas out, but the shutdown for the Zed. And the TP coming down for Genos does get a good root down. He shouldn't be able to follow up on this. I think all the damage is dead from HYG, so...
Unfortunate for HYG not securing the smite.
Oh, a huge hook from Bonkers. Can they follow up on it?
Oh, no! Shield.
Oh, man. The low HP bars from Lupitas, they are just getting insanely lucky that they aren't getting taken down.
Yeah, they were all in like the bear pit. The dragon pit, and they were getting shot up like fish in a barrel.
Unlucky whiffed MF ultimate for them.
Yep.
But still pretty close on the fight. Only behind, what, like 2K right now? So
yeah, it's not too
crazy. Bad. Still anyone's game.
It's not 14K.
With the 14K one, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
better than the last game.
Yeah, there's just so much poke coming out from Lupitas. It's really hard to, once you're kind of in an area like that dragon pit, like you just kind of get bursted down so quickly. But there's going to be an engagement from Genos. There's going to be a lot of people are 4v2, but the TP should be Marbra, I believe, running in. Does dissuade Lupitas.
Dude, it's the freaking the elevator music with the TP.
You're just sitting there waiting. It is so painful.
And looking like we're disengaging, getting a push mid from B-Sin as the rest of the team's poking in the river.
They're pinching down a little bit.
I kind of want to see Mbessa just pushing mid here. The waves already have to turn.
Yeah,
you don't really
I don't
need
know.
For this
we're
fight,
just kind of like being here just to be here.
Yeah, I'd say we push them into it.
Yeah, we should be playing macro right now. We should have somebody pushing out mid. And like you can have somebody scouting out where they're leaving, so you know if they're basing, you can like stop their bases or do pressure. Cause like yeah, but it's like this is kind of a late reaction for Lupitas. I think they already could have had tier 2 at this point, or they could have forced a reaction out of HYG.
Yeah, they could have kept the poke going, gotten objectives, but for HYG,
the flash in for the Ronaldo. He thinks he's got the pick on the Dark Crepes, and he does. They just play with all over the top to get the kill. And now it's just going to be the Viego Fest. He's everybody. He's nobody. He's going back in, but TJ's going to get the CC down. He might fall. Hanal getting bursted down. He went too far. The ult comes out from Barbara. I don't think Halfway's going to be in range to take any more damage.
Mbessa coming through.
Yeah, but Mbessa is
Jeffrey
coming in the
Crazy
backline. Can he
died.
land the ulti?
I don't know if we want this fight as
Halfway might just die
HYG.
before. Oh, it was a great hook from
Oh,
TJ, but
Halfway.
I don't think he can finish it off. Does die from TJ and see if he can get out. He is on the escape mission, and TJ says, I can do it too.
Yeah.
Bulg is right. That was the Jeopardy music, not elevator music.
I know it's
Oh,
the Jeopardy
Dingus
music.
is burning.
It's the
not
waiting
quite to
music.
death.
God,
Oh,
give me a
Barbara.
break. I am tired.
Mabra dodging everything very low from Lupitos, but had the team fight win overall.
Yeah, that Otacon does way too much damage for them to even attempt it right now, so it's going to be a reset for both sides.
The Dragon will be up in a minute and a half. Otacon's still hanging out. And Baron will be up in 40 seconds as well, so objectives all across the map ready to be looked at.
Yeah, it's really rough when you have two major objectives spawning and alive at the same time, like either Otacon and Dragon on the bot side or Otacon and Baron at the top side, which you don't see very often.
Right.
Otacon's taken by then, but it's really hard because you're kind of splitting focus. One team could be on one side trying to take the Otacon while the other team trying to take Baron, and it's just a mess.
Is it voracious or ruinous? I can't tell.
I don't know.
I'll tell you when it gets taken.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see if Fire
I'll
spawn or
know.
not. You can play Jeopardy in the elevator. That's also technically true.
Yep.
I think you'd have to pay for the Jeopardy music rights though for an elevator.
Oh. Oh no! Did I
Might be
just
expensive.
Did I just make it so that the Jeopardy can sue us because I was making that noise? Oh, no.
Yeah, they're gonna flag our video because you were singing it too well.
Yeah,
It's
he's
so
sung too
doomed.
well.
Too well. He says on
Dragon
his
coming
voice
up now
sounds
as
like
well.
We
We're
see
at 3
HYG setting up
objectives.
topside while Lupitos grabbing this dragon. They could rush Otacon, but looking like they're being indecisive and
Do they just
Might
not
just
have the
end up being a
vision to
free
know that
dragon.
they're down there? Or...
oh, they should know now.
Oh, Flash
should
away.
They know
away
now.
from the
Yep.
ultimate.
Pick,
should go up.
Otacon,
Pick!
We
Kick.
have 3 TPs if we want to TP and contest this Otacon.
Otacon for Dragon trade, looking like it's gonna go
We're gonna do
down.
a slow
Actually, they're not
rotation.
doing trade. They're just running up top. They might think they're on.
Oh, we got
there.
one TP. Ziggs is
Oh,
TP to the
good
top.
arm
Alright,
by
another
Ezreal.
TP.
Two
TP
TPs
coming in
and
from
the
behind.
behind.
Do they have the
We're
damage?
we're
Otacon's doing so much
flanking.
damage with Poke.
Oh, this
It's
is
gonna
be
a little
be
scary. Jeffrey
Insane!
Crazy's so
Jeffrey
low.
Crazy, you're just gonna ran down by Genos. He walked straight into a V-Sync queue. Otacon gets smited
Get
away
the
by
Otacon.
TJ. That was a great steal from him. It's going to ruin this, so they won't get the respawns. It's actually really big for them.
We can
Even
use
if
all
they
the
lose this,
respawns on this fight that we're gonna
They're
lose.
coming back, so it's not terrible.
Oh,
That was
they're
a
looking
great
at the
snipe from
Baron
TJ.
right away, so they're gonna have to run straight back there.
I think I like this call because Jeffrey Crazy's down. A lot of their damage, and they have all
Oh,
their.
HYG doesn't
he
know.
died
HYG is going to
before.
Dragon.
Okay, this is the correct play. I think they do go the Dragon and try to take it before.
Yeah, Jeffrey Crazy died
he
before
does. Oh, they're
gonna
TJ could
They're looking
snipe.
for the reset, so it's Baron, but they'll get the Dragon and be on soul point.
Yep.
Okay.
They're TPing. There's another TP coming.
Oh,
really?
this got to be the Ezreal then.
I think it'll
He's
be too
coming in.
late. There's only gonna be like 2 of them here.
See if he can get the
Yep.
Miracle Steal. His ult is up. Is he
Anal
going to send
is
it
here.
in? Wait, no,
He gets
in
the
there.
Oh,
No, with the steal.
Just
And he
I don't think
ulted out.
anyone knew he was
Away.
there.
Oh man. You
Oh
can't let-
my
you can't
god,
let
we
that
got
happen.
Teslas all over the map.
You can't let
That
them
was
just smite it away
criminal.
from you.
Oh,
Alright, now 2 Mountain Souls to the side of Lupitos, getting themselves tanky for free, basically.
that's just a heist by both junglers
Oh
on both
man,
sides of the map.
that is so tragic for HYG.
Ugh. I feel like as a jungler, you get those ones where you're like, this is guaranteed, and then you just don't get it. But the ones that you shouldn't get, you always get. I don't know.
It's guaranteed for them.
Yes. There's no way he lost it.
Nunu Q smite somehow misses. What the
Yeah.
hell?
But now, after all the fighting over those objectives, we're to a 4K lead for Lupitos. Still not as bad as the 14K.
Wait, did Jeffrey Crazy get it while he was dead?
Yes, he was dead, so he got
Oh,
the
so you
buff.
do get it if you're dead.
And
It's
he
not
That
has
is
it.
so weird.
He
I
has
didn't
it
realize that's how it
for the
interacted.
next time they fight for like 2 minutes.
I figured it was like Baron, where like you just don't get it if you're dead, but
The more you
it's
know.
nice to know. Learn
I'm
something every day.
dead.
It's good for him though. If he gets jumped on.
It
Yeah, they
is,
just
it's
really
very
need to set
good.
up like a wombo combo like they did in the bot lane earlier in the game with the Zac and the Misfortune ulti. If they can get the angles, they can make these fights go really well.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd really like to see us try to split the map as Lupidos try to force HYG to react to our pushing lanes. I think 4-1 is fine here, especially since since the Nar's matching the Mbessa, I like it. If it was like maybe the Hui wave clearing under the Mbessa, it might be a little bit more annoying for the Mbessa to get on. She might just have to raw dog the R to get on, but I feel like the
Oh, looking like there might be a pick on the
Dark
Nar's
Dark
looking a
Crate.
Crepes,
little
you
caught
might be
out.
in trouble. He doesn't have to jump left. It's going to be an insta CC by the Genos. It's going to be a
Nothing.
fall
Great
and
defense.
Nar.
Taken down.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nar's sitting at only 1.5 items to the best is 3, so
Right.
don't know if they have enough
Damage on
damage
the
to take
Genos,
Genos
but not that
down.
much.
Yeah. Best is deceptively tanky.
Yeah, it's just
It's
really hard
having
now.
a single resistance in her in her inventory as she gets Merc Treads.
He's got Mountain Drakes.
Who
Those
needs
are enough.
resistance when you kill
That's
Mountain
true. That's
Drag?
true.
Yeah.
That's true. Who needs resistance when you have a buttload of shields?
Yeah, it's very hard since Ziggs and Ezreal are so fed. They have such ridiculous poke. It's hard for HYG to even like set up for a fight. And then MF is fed, but has to be a lot closer than Caitlyn, so it's a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, this is really exactly where I'd want the kills too. Like I'd want them on the Ziggs and the Ezreal to apply that poke. You know, Genos with a few, Viego with a few as exterior threats. But I mean, if they drafted the poke comp and they got the kills in the right place, yeah,
The
it's
poke,
really hard.
and then Viego finishes him off with the Mbessa.
I do wish that Jeffrey went for the Bloodthirster. I think it would help him quite a bit, kind of dissuading some of this early poke when these fights start happening. But maybe he'll go into it after his
Yeah,
next item.
I agree. Doesn't it interact again where he can permanently have Strut on, even
Yeah.
if...
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless they change the season, who knows? But I thought it was still like that, yeah.
Really important cooldown for HYG is that I can't even. My brain is actually fried.
Oh yeah.
God damn it! It's the MF lethality crit item. What am I on?
Collector?
Collector. God damn it! Look,
Okay, I didn't know where you were trying to go with
It's
that.
on cooldown. Look.
Oh yeah. Wait.
I don't know why it's on cooldown.
Time to fight. It's on
Okay.
cooldown.
No
It's on
collecting.
cooldown.
We got dragon spawning in 30 seconds. If we go
It seems
3
like it
Lupidas,
collected all my brain cells, unfortunately.
there'll be a full tanky, non-tank team.
Yeah, those are actually really good for them too.
Trying to get the setup here, but Mbessa is split pushing.
I like this. Mbessa has TP, has Ignite. They get tier 2.
Take
Nar
the
trying to
turret
match,
for free.
but it'll be tough for him. Has a TP though.
As Lupitos, I think we can honestly give and just go for map pressure and play for a really big gold lead here too. We're not really pressured because there's no. It's not.
Dark Crate's just gonna try to run
slow.
down Genos, but I think he knows he's not gonna be able to do anything. They're gonna
Playing it
start up
slow
the dragon.
also works here. We do have poke.
Dragon
Gotta make sure we
started.
don't get caught.
Yeah,
The
positioning for
Mega
Jeffrey
Nar-
Crazy is gonna be important.
The Mega Nar was used top lane, so it wouldn't be here for the dragon fight if he TP'd. And they're just getting poked out while Lupitas are doing this dragon, making it tough for HYG to jump in. Now Baron
Just a
has
well
oh,
choreographed dance at this point. TP coming out from Genos on the
Mbessa
outside, but
coming
TJ's gonna
in,
go
TJ
in.
jumps over the
This is
flash
the
over the wall, the
Waterball just
cone
gonna
over the wall.
flash
You
the
don't have
wall.
MF.
Can he get the smite down? But
Yeah,
no,
the
all
smite.
it's
Got it
steal again.
again.
This Fortune ult is gonna go wide. TJ's gonna be all alone. Does get the flash, just flashing all over the place, and all trying to get the reset on the TJ, but he's just going to proc the passive. Jeffrey Crazy's going to be the next victim, and Lupitas is rolled to victory.
Running up to Baron.
3 members
Really-
coming down for HYG, and none falling for Lupitas.
Really well fought by them. A lot expended just to get over the dragon wall, and you didn't have your ADC with you. I feel like they all should have stood on the cone if they all wanted to go in together.
Yeah, the insta flash by Marlboro, I respect it first off, but he was just kind of in the pit.
He's like, I'm with you, TJ. I'm with you till the end of the line.
Yeah. That's
like
HYG.
Baron will fall as well. Gonna set them up for a nice push to try to break these inhibs and potentially look for the Nexus. And yeah, there's 3 Mountain Drakes, just makes it so hard. Even if they get the engage now for HYG.
But guys, we got
Who are they gonna kill now?
Boots, Pog.
We got the boots, but we started
We got
losing
the
those
boots.
drags.
Surely we're gonna win, right?
As soon as they started
They're
losing those
important, right?
drags, that made it tough on them.
They've been here before, though. 8K is nothing.
But they also came back only to lose again.
Well, they got backdoor. That wasn't a real no. But there is, I think HYG's actually just kind of lacking damage. That's what I'm seeing in some of these fights. They just don't have the damage to finish people off. And I think it's just Misfortune getting zoned away from the engages by Zach. Zach's getting some pretty good engages down, but it's just kind of like a CC and then what, where Misfortune just can't get close enough to get the damage down. Gonna push them out of their jungle. HYG TJ sitting on the ward. There's gonna be an ult out from Genos. Do they think they have the damage? I don't know. Maybe it's just a low cooldown and he wanted to see if it gets fit.
Yeah, I think he thought he could do a little more, slash there'd be follow-up, but I mean, they're far enough ahead, you can look for stuff like that, and then they're just slow pushing, so no real rush.
Yep.
Hoping for HYG to find a big fight and maybe pick one of the carries.
You know, all coming down from Misfortune to try to clear this wave. There's gonna be a lot of damage getting down. There's gonna be just halfway going down.
Like 2 of them, that's big.
And Bessa also going down. There should be a good follow-up by TJ. They should have the damage just to get another kill, but no, might have the speed. No, he does not. Jeffrey Crazy's just gonna pop him.
Alright, we need a big push here from HYG to get some gold back, get themselves back into this game.
Beeson has to flash away. They said that we're not
They get
done
the
with you,
slow
but that
from
was
Swain.
an excellent Swain W. Can they follow up?
Jump on him.
Jeffrey Crazy might be in trouble.
Ezreal does a lot of damage.
On the turret! Oh, Beeson! Oh my god, he does fall in the end though.
Got the worth.
Oof.
Really nicely fought by HYG, getting that comeback started once again. Unluckily, I don't think they'll be able to get any towers out of it, but good to get a lot of that gold out of the pockets. Just have a shutdown left on Ziggs now.
Yeah, it's kind of the same story, but see if they can rewrite it, a new ending for this game.
They said this time avoid the backdoor.
Yep. This time,
this time they have 3 TPs to use for it.
That's true. That is say you're gonna get 3 TP'd on, and it's gonna be even worse. But
they have all their inhibs up. Don't have to worry about that yet.
Ooh.
Gotta keep Jeffrey Crazy safe and find that engage on the back line once again.
They are doing the closing the gold lead step. They need to make sure they do the winning step after that.
Drake's gonna be walking into a bush that he does not want to be in.
He checked it, and Ambessa was there, but he just hops away. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it worked out.
He said, "Yeah, there's someone in there. I don't care."
Yeah, what to see. I like the Nar going into more defensive now. He is quite behind. So it looks like he's maybe picking up a Randuin's. I can't tell what the item's gonna be. But.
Drag is up in 30 for the soul. Would make it even harder to kill Lupitas.
Oh yeah,
they
the soul's
get the
gonna
free
be
shield.
Rough.
Oh, we see
Oh,
Nar
but this
jumping
is
into a
going to be
2v1.
another Nar
A nice flash.
flashing away. Hanal maybe trying to look for a follow-up. He does get the ult down. He's just going to go for
They
it.
both ulted and he did not die.
But
This could
TJ
be a
with the
big turn.
great re-engage. Can they CC him down? See the Misfortune get the ult down. Marval going to take down Genos. He does get popped. Hanal is so tanky. He might be able to get away. Ziggs coming in to stop him. Now the ult comes down and Misfortune to take him down. Another couple kills over from HYG. They're going the correct direction, but TJ, you are getting so low. He is just going to try to run away, but he runs away from the plant. He gets popped. Oh, but his passive's up.
Got the passive. Can he survive? Ezreal's doing
Jeffrey
damage.
Crazy may just
Be
get
careful.
caught. No. Oh, it was a good
Somebody
flash.
this one shot.
Everyone is so low. HYG, you are playing with fire. In the fire, they may just back off. I think that's the correct play.
So close. Perfy asking when in-houses are. I don't know. It's game night, Perfy.
Classic.
Oh,
Perfy
good
moment.
pick by Bonkers. I don't know if Dingus still has the damage to take down the
Is
Swain.
it a pick by Bonkers? It is.
Oh,
Great.
gets taken down, but
Kill.
now
Marbar's going to die for the effort.
A beason.
Oof.
Sable says my eye.
Zach is now just full health. I must have missed that part.
Zach
where you-
is here. They could maybe rush the dragon.
That's what I was seeing. It looks like some of the...
Maybe
No.
not now. It's just
I don't know,
the wall
yeah.
or anything.
Like, he was just
Oh.
looking to see if he was going to... or they were going to do it to try to
Nara's
steal it,
heading back top. Has the TP though. And
Back
looks
to
like
the
we're getting
island.
a little bit of a reset, as Baron will also be up in 20 seconds.
Jeffrey Crazy is on full build again. He's there. Very similar scoreline to last game, actually. 12-4-4 sounds pretty
This time
familiar.
Ezreal's almost also there as well.
True.
So we've got two very scary ADCs as well as Ziggs. Half an item off of full build.
Yeah, he's going to get that death cap, and he's going to actually start doing some big damage.
Big damn, big damn.
Damn.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? They're
we're
on
just
the
kind of
Like
Dragon.
dragon.
Lupita's
What a
jumping on the
dance.
drag. I think HYG knows.
TJ can... They should know. Yeah, I mean, well, they're just kind of
Alright.
Won't
walking
have
in.
everyone in the area
Oh
yet.
my
And
Alright.
50%
God,
of
he said
his
loses half its
Narvar.
HP. But that
They
dragon is
wanna-
falling
they wanna
quick.
wait
TJ
till
is going to have
Nars
to
and
look.
Gaganar,
Oh,
I think, to
we lost patience.
Be careful, Dark
Ooh,
Crepes.
Dark
Class on-
Crepes,
oh.
you're playing with fire.
He really
Yeah,
is.
TJ going
that's
into
Oh,
the engage
goodness.
does hit on his knowledge. It's going to be
Oh.
a misfortune all over the back,
Oh,
but
the abduct.
Diego does get away from the damage, but
Burn
he's
down
just
the
going to get
invest-
popped. Geno's going
Good deal,
down.
good deal. Hit him.
Half
Oh
of him
my
going to get popped
goodness.
next, but it's going to resurrect
Never
for the
That
misfortune
takes
that
damage.
GA was a good...
Oh my god,
Pickup.
the bombs do so much.
They do so much. And that's not even with death cap. I was
Ezreal's
surprised.
TPing in on the mid wave. I
See if
think they
Dingus
should
can get
contest
the
this.
poke down. Marble should be able to poke
They
this.
still have
Ziggs back
really
out.
important members
Yeah, they're
like
just going to
Ziggs.
go in on him. Yeah, Dingus you are
The reset.
in trouble, but
They gotta
no,
kill him.
Dang it,
he does get Jeffrey Crazy. That's the
Look
reset.
over Bonkers.
But unfortunately, you're just a squishy
They took
ADC.
him down. Ezreal is here, but he's
Oh,
1v4.
man.
Can he pull the miracle?
Oh, it was
Oh,
a
he gets
good
pulled in, but
cue
he
by
still has-
TJ.
He still has the shift. Jumps away, and the
Okay,
dragon goes
there's the
down
dragon.
3-3. No soul yet.
Jesus.
I think,
game
as
is-
promised, we have 2 bangers in a row.
Game
so.
is a banger
I
again.
guess so.
We're only 1k gold lead apart between the teams.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's
3-3
like
drag.
shutouts.
Baron is up.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh man. Alright, so now Ezreal, well no, not full build yet. Has a vamp up
Oh.
now. Way also not full build
yes.
yet.
I
TJ is full build.
No way, he's not full build, really?
TJ is full
And
build.
me.
TJ is full build.
You
Well-
know,
Swain, since he's got that support item.
if this was Irelia, all she needs is a Vamp Scepter and she's full build. True story.
45S
yeah.
on Viego and no Baron, okay. Make sure it's a 5v5 battle for like epic battle, I like it. Yeah, they don't want to split push to win this time, they want to do the 5v5s.
Respectable.
Backdooring was for last game. But now we've got set up TJ around the Baron. They're trying to set up some of that vision. Gotta make sure we don't randomly lose the MF in the mid lane. And Swain is coming up from the base. So looking like another 5v5 might be shaping up.
Yeah, it feels like it's just non-stop 5v5s with this new season. Just objective after objective after objective. So it's
Back.
fun.
We're below the 2 kills per minute, but we're back to over a kill per minute, so we'll take it. We see the Viego, Jeff Crazy staying far enough away to not get jumped on. And Genos is top with Nar once again.
Really like to see Dingus
Oh,
bot
got
lane right
the
now
pull.
pushing it out.
Ooh,
But does run
it was
away.
a good
quickly.
pull, but Nothing
Using
there,
that
but
flash
Genos is
over.
going to go in on Dark
Genos.
Grapes. He may be in trouble. His Narbar is almost full. He might be able to be in his flash away. Probably the correct play. Dark Grapes needs to walk away before he gets re-engaged by Genos with the ulti.
Nah, what's he gonna do? Come on.
he might just kill you, but
What's he gonna do? Stab me? Stab the man.
Genos
Mike
still
get
has that
re-engaged
ult.
now. He's stuck.
Yeah, he's
Mini.
mini Nar.
Oh, but Zach is
TJ
here.
going to come in for the kill, but he gets
Catching him.
out on the Nar. That was actually a really good
I have
disengagement
R
by him.
buffer.
Oh, but he might just
And
go
now
back in
jumping
on
back
the
in.
Dark Crepes. It's just so much damage.
We're fighting
He
in
doesn't
the
have damage
jungle.
to do
Dark
it. He
Crepes
just
is
does.
left
You're just
alone.
doing the
Left
best
and
things.
pepperonis.
But what is happening down here in the jungle? Bonker's almost dead. TJ with a good TC and see if the misfortune all these up
He's
or
so
not. It is not. But Genos is going to come in for the
is here
back.
again. Yes, he doesn't have anything to punch to
Oh,
pull him
the
back.
flash and the misfortune to see if they can finish off Genos, but he is just in Bessa. Can he get away?
He
Does
will
not.
fall.
Jeffrey Crazy taking down Genos. A big kill coming out from them. Both top laners are on timers.
Yeah, a big saving grace for HYG this game is just that TJ can literally sit in front of the 4-man group while they go and kill Mbessa and was just kind of fine absorbing all their damage.
Yep, unless that Bessa has the ult to like single that misfortune out, like it's gonna be tough to get through them.
Right. And they are going for the Baron. It's on vision, so Lupitas do know, and they should be running straight here. Should get there in time. It'll be pretty close. TP coming in from the Ziggs.
Yeah. And misfortune ult should be up
They got
fairly
the
soon.
ultimate
It's coming up
Ziggs
pretty
ult
quickly.
as well.
Oh, that Ziggs damages so much.
It's so low. You
Oh,
gotta
you
burn
get
it.
a steal.
Oh, he
Oh,
gets
it was
the
so
smite.
cool.
Doesn't
TJ
get
with
it
a great
stolen.
smite.
He's gonna do it again.
TJ says you're not gonna do it for a third time.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get the trifecta of smite steals, but that was a good smite out from TJ to secure that. I mean,
Good.
I'm not even blind. Did it all go into blind there? I think they cleared that
I
vision.
think they knew it was there. I
Right,
think they
yeah.
had to jump in as soon as
no
possible.
Quite where it was at.
They had a little bit of vision when Ezreal ulted. I don't think Ziggs ult gives vision, does it? But yeah.
I think it does.
Basically
Does it?
blind. But yeah. Well smited by TJ, secured at that time, and now 30 seconds to the soul point for either team. Would be huge for either team. I think better for HYG because they have 2 actual tanks.
Certainly.
But
I mean, you're not going to complain about
oh,
a
Beeson
quadruple
walking
mountain.
into Zach, has the shift over the wall, gets
That's an
a little bit of
important
damage.
cooldown
bar.
burned by Jeffrey Crazy, though. And only
Yep.
the half health Beeson. This fortune ult down for this dragon fight. It's going to
He
be.
does have TP.
Over the wall, but he's so
He wants to
big.
use that.
Got the
I
HYG
like this.
chance coming out from Zabel.
Marball looking for a
Dingus
pick on the
getting-
Dingus Slayer. He just
Ooh.
has the damage. Dingus Slayer walking
He's gonna
into
fall.
it. He's just dead. Oh,
Chasing
man.
out Hummel, he says, I do not want another steal to come through.
Yeah, see
I
if
think
they
if he
push
can
it
just
out.
jump in, they should just jump into him and fight it, not go for the 50-50.
Yeah, that was a good read.
Fear goes down,
Oh,
jump
it was
in.
on the
Oh, that's
Beeson
huge.
too. The combo.
Taking him
And the
down.
CC.
Genos in the backline.
Oh, is he going to burn down Beeson alive with 1 HP?
Ooh,
Just
Crazy's
gonna go
alive.
into those- Doesn't have enough damage at all on the
Can't get
backside.
it.
Tries to go for the steal,
Might
but
get
it was
reset.
just too late.
Well,
Phenomenal going down. HYG looking to go for the end.
Baron to HYG, fight to HYG, Soul to HYG, and they're pushing.
They
Only
do it again?
Maybe series to HYG.
Well, I guess not again, but like
only
you know.
2 people up currently. As they're melting these towers, and they have, what, 15 seconds and 30 seconds?
Yeah, it's going to be rough. They should be able to just end the game, but with all 5 members here, I don't know who's going to stop. Well, the Ziggs is up right now. If his
It's
ult
gotta
is
hit
up,
the
he's just going to
towers.
look for the engage. He's trying to end this game right now, but Dingus Slayer all over
Oh,
the
he's so low.
top. Oh, he's burning in the back line, but Dark Crepes is getting low. Just take down the turret. GA gets popped on Jeffrey Crazy. They're
Got
all getting
10 seconds
very
to Genos.
low. They may have to just back off.
Yeah. Yeah, just
The
run.
defense is
Alright, we
mounted.
got one of the towers, but we're not quite done yet. No, it's
Yeah,
just
it-
coin flippy, some of the dives. Yeah. I mean, he's doing what he needs to, or he's going for the flank. He just needs to kill one of the carries, but
Yep.
now that they're tanky enough, they're doing a good job protecting.
Yeah,
And
especially
gets
that
the
mountain soul.
reset in.
It's kind of really
Yeah.
hard for Genos to actually get in there and get the kill. I mean, he really just needs the rest of the team distracted with somebody else.
Right. Or they again, could have committed to the split pushing Mbessa a little while
Yeah.
ago.
Especially with the 6 scrubs that we talked about earlier, they did so much to secure them, and then they just feels like they didn't use them.
Bam, this cheese if you believe in HYG.
We also have a Ziggs. I don't know why we're not using our Ziggs and Bess on the sideline. Maybe I'm losing it.
Yeah, it seems like she's doing really well on the 1v1. And it's like, we could have been just hovering dragon, getting pressure. Could have been doing it, especially since they had 3-2 dragons for a while. But now they're kind of more forced into the team fights with more pressure on their base. But we'll have to see if they can pull their own upset and get their own comeback now that they're behind by 3.5.
And I think one of the important changes to TP, which is one of the benefits, is it's actually a low cooldown now. So you can afford to do more splitting, and TP up more often means you can join those fights. So yeah, I really just wish we're using that Mbessa TP on cooldown, using her to join the fights. And if you have a good flank ward, that's where Mbessa wants to be, is right in the back line. So just about setting up those plays.
I would just really love to see their solo laners on the opposite side of the maps, because I've seen like Dingus Slayer have TP up and he could have walked bot side after he backed and been pushing in lanes and putting on pressure.
Sure,
And then having that TP up in case of a fight or anything breaks out.
Now,
Because Ziggs is just so much damage to objective is crazy.
got a minute on Baron.
Jesus.
Ezreal comes through, but does no damage to the free shield from the mountain troll.
I don't even think it broke the shield.
Who took Gathering Storm? Would have been a good rune this game.
Both games, yeah.
And looking like we're getting a little more resets. Got a lot of people full builds. They're very close to it. Going for a death push right now for HYG as they're waiting for this Baron to spawn.
Fanatic Brush.
Sweeping the jungle. Might
Oh,
find.
Do they know you're there? I think you may have
like
gotten around.
in the night.
All right. Yeah, no. Lupinos has no idea that they're in this bush. This may just be the death of somebody.
It's either that's somebody or now they get
be
found.
Halfling.
Halfling
He is the one that's gonna fall down. It is the death bush.
Fnatic death push works out as TJ's looking to jump in again, looking for the Ezreal.
Good shift away by Beeson. He doesn't have anything to attack. He's just gonna fly for the Beeson. Beeson is just out in no man's land. People shift away. Can he draw enough time as Zach just follows you anywhere you go?
Baron spawns, 2 dead. They can take it if they want, or they can look for the end.
So Genos is trying to get some stuff down on the bot side. I appreciate this. Maybe a little late.
Sending the Gnar back. Should be able to hold the towers.
Unfortunately, the game may just end. Hanal trying to look for. They just engage right back onto Hanal. He tries to get back out of there.
They're trying to stall, but yeah, too late on the split push.
I think we're at the point where Dark Crepes just has too much armor for the investor to really get a kill on consistently, and now HYG is just looking for the end. The turret just disappeared. I didn't even see it take damage.
And we're on to the Nexus. They will not be able to stop them. GG. Well played, HYG, picking up the series with the help of the FF due to the lateness. But well played to both teams. Both games were bangers. Definitely could have gone either way. I think just the late game for this game hurting Lupitas just because the team comp was rougher for the 5v5. It felt like Dingus Slayer doing 78k damage, ridiculous.
My goodness.
A little bit of Ziggs poke going on.
And both games were for 50 minutes. How long was that first one?
It was at least around that long.
Wow.
But yeah, we'll play to them. TJ gets his points back. Easy prediction. And the MVP vote is up. Toss it out to the person you think was the MVP for HYG in their victory.
What do you guys think? Who are you giving it to?
Probably Jeffrey Crazy.
It was looking ridiculous in the game 1. Big reason they stayed in it so long before the back door. Mobra was looking pretty solid. Bonkers had a ton of great hooks and was doing a good job protecting. And then TJ looking great on that Zach for game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, Bakers did had quite a few good sway pulls as well.
Right.
So he played that role really well. But Jeffrey Crazy definitely made ADC look strong, which is kind of hard to do in this environment. So props to him for that.
Dark Crepes was holding down the top lane, doing his job. Well done.
Top laner job, weak sighting.
Easy weak side. Danny Talker says vote TJ. No game 3 unlucky. True. Unlucky. Unfortunate that the lateness was late enough where it was technically the FF.
Yep, looks like Jeffrey Crazy is receiving a bunch of votes. See if he does take it.
I think I might have realized that my the things that go over my eyes, they're kind of falling on me right now, boys.
Oh no.
Well, if you need to head out, feel free. We can
I think I
close that.
might. That was a great series though.
Yeah,
A lot of fun.
really well played. Sad we don't get a third banger, since surely a third one would have come out, but really fun to watch those 2 long games with a bunch of comebacks.
Mhm.
Jeffrey Crazy getting the MVP vote, beating out TJ by 2 votes. So
I'll stick around for the MVP and then I go sleep. I woke up early this morning.
Sounds good.
Now let's get that man in here.
Oh, unless if HYG all ran away.
Oh no, did they?
Did they go to sleep like what I want to be doing? Maybe.
Are they all from? Because some of them are from overseas, right? Are they all from? Maybe that's why.
Are you saying are they all British?
I don't think all of them are.
Okay. I was like, well, for them it's like 5 in the morning or something dumb. I think so. I don't blame them.
It'll be fine. Well, what is Eli? You can pretend you're Jeffrey Crazy.
Yeah, I just said
how
boom
was it?
headshot.
How was it? ADCing in game number 1?
I said boom headshot, boom headshot, boom headshot a lot.
I learned after that first fight, or one of the early fights in the bot lane, when I netted away to not net away and just right click.
True. Right clicking is in fact OP as hell.
You learned it in the right spot, though.
Well, yeah. Well played to HYG. Well played to Lupitas. Really well played by everyone. Was really entertaining to watch. And thank you all for watching. We will catch you in the next stream. Have a good night.
See ya.
Good night.
Oh God.
Rest your voice.
I'm going to.
In the heat of the fire, hearts burn with desire. Victors call to Valhalla, others fall into mire. Blade to blade we stand, rulers of this land. Only one to the light, all others take flight. Echoes underground, warriors rage profound. Every step loud and clear, no retreat, no sound. Courage and the ground, warriors rage profound. Every step loud and clear, no retreat, no sound. Fear blend, victory round the bend. In Valhalla we meet, only one's journey end. Night turns to dawn, battle still pushes on. Glory in the air, one will conquer, one be gone. Echoes on the ground, warriors rage profound. Every step loud and clear, no retreat, no sound. Echoes on the ground.